Okay. Well, I'm recording my screen at the very least, so it will exist for later, provided it doesn't get corrupted. Um,
I don't think.
okay, so we're good?
Okay, absolutely good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Hello and welcome, my dear friends and potential viewers, if I end up editing this into something at some point to use somewhere. Um, Hello, welcome to Dice Fables, our Curse of Strahd adventure. We are on session 34 now, which is insane. I think it's 34 if I counted right.
34. It's a long time
Yeah,
campaign.
a long time. It's been like, has it been over a year yet?
I think it's been like close
It
to a year, but not.
has
Yeah,
Has it been over a year?
probably close at least.
Yeah,
Close to a year
it's
at
like
least.
it's like close to a year. It's close to a
yeah,
year.
which is definitely the longest campaign I've ever been in, and much longer than anyone
The
I've ever run.
the first
Wow.
message on the server was on the 3rd of July, so we're nearing the year.
Almost there. Well, hey,
Almost there.
then our next session will be our year anniversary. Uh,
Yeah.
I'll make sure it's a big one. Um,
Mhm.
I am Spencer. I will be your DM for this evening slash afternoon slash morning, depending on where you live and or are watching. Um, Joining us today, we have Habiki playing our enigmatic preacher of the lost, Teotl. We have Matt playing our host of the Legion of the Lost, Redmond Gill. We have Stora playing our resident good drow and maiden of Elistray, Diana Lothryn. We have Riley playing Volk, Moonchild, our miraculous menagerie. Missing today, we have Mia out. She would normally be playing our Brunctious Rapscallion and new cleric of the Morning Lord, Rory Fahrun, as well as Celina Marley, our enigmatic wizard. Um, Also, we are missing our beloved guest PC. Andre would usually be playing Esmeralda if he was available.
Yes.
He is not. Fuck you, Vladimir Putin. And also just, needing to have a job to sustain yourself. Um,
Cool.
so, with introductions out of the way, we jump back into the game. Tell me, dear friends and terrified players, what happened last time?
It was very painful.
I'll talk about it.
It was.
Yeah, I forget where we started last session. Was it with just coming down from the South Tower,
That is correct.
I think? Yeah. Yeah, so we rescued Ireena from the tower. Went down back into the chapel, had a rest, and got attacked by some shadows, which was over pretty quickly thanks to Rory's new Destroy Undead. And then we headed down to the Hall of Blood, I believe it's called, or the Hall of Bones, um, to find the Skull of Argynvost, where we were caught in like an elevator trap, and Celina was nearly crushed in the ceiling. Well, a lot of us were, but she came the closest. But managed to teleport out. And after a small amount of mourning from Red, revealed that she managed to teleport out safely. Yeah, we were accosted by one of Strahd's minions, as well as Rahadin, who attacked us in the dark once he cried out. Yeah, the butler's name, but
Cyrus. He's dead anyway.
Cyrus.
Creepy
Yeah,
boy.
he's
Cyrus
dead.
died?
He lasted like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Volk killed him.
Oh,
Because he was a creepy lad that perved on Ireena and was
Oh,
fond of
okay.
stealing things from
He
around
deserved it.
the castle.
Yeah, basically, Volk looked at the rest of the group and was like, you guys don't want to touch this guy, I
Mhm.
can just kind of destroy him with my claws, do you want me to do that? And did
And
not
then
get any,
tore him asunder.
was not told
him
not to
asunder.
do it,
Yeah.
so rent him asunder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It might be worth it to. You did loot his body and found a potion of healing on him. I believe it went to Rory, but for the sake of combat, you have a potion of greater healing on you that you can use. If you want to decide now who has it, if we want to take it, because Rory did loot it, but I'm imagining Rory would have passed it around. Rory also cast Beacon of Hope before she left.
Okay. Well, I'm currently on 3 hit points, so
Yes, take.
a potion would be nice.
All right.
So what's that? 44 plus 4, but Beacon of Hope makes it max, so 20.
Uh-huh. That is correct.
Okay. Yeah, because of the cries from Cyrus, Rathian was alerted, and after a battle with him, where he directed it was Teotl's attack onto the downed Echo. Echo was slain, and yeah, after finishing up Rahadin, used the scroll of Revivify and the diamond necklace from Babla Saga's hut to return into life.
Mm-hmm.
And then just I'm just think how to make this sound dramatic, but we opened the room into where I think Rory told us the school was, and found Van Richten tied up with a werewolf version of our former companion Ireena, Ilena, standing over him and was taunting us about how we'd use a scroll of with a fire in the dark and not her. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what's happening. We're gonna do a fight with a werewolf.
At very low HP.
Yeah.
Additionally, you did loot the corpse of Rahadin.
Oh, yeah.
You got his cloak of Elvenkind +1. You got his boots of Elvenkind, and you got his bracers of flying daggers. I don't remember
Flying
who they all went to.
I got the bracers.
Okay. You wouldn't have had time to attune to them yet, but
Nope.
it's worth it to know that they're there.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, we can jump right into it
Yeah.
if you would like. Let's get initiative rolls from everybody.
What's up here?
Am I still in it? I was some sort of bird, but I don't remember what kind of bird. Because I know
You were
attacked with claws.
Yeah, you weren't a Quetzalcoatlus because that would be too big.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
Oh no.
Initiative.
Somebody got a hold of my phone number. I'm getting a bunch of spam texts.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, I just got 5 in the span of like 2 minutes.
Wow.
Oh,
yikes.
boy.
Is that illegal in Canada?
Well, I mean, not really, but what are they gonna do? It's probably not even in Canada.
Yikes. On the plus side, it costs them a lot of money to send that, so...
I mean,
Yeah, but
potentially.
stop spamming Spencer with text.
yeah. It's almost my birthday, goddammit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I was an eagle?
That, I think you're bigger than
It
that.
has multi-attack and
Yeah.
beak and talons, which seems like what I did. And I don't think I was a CR2 creature.
You definitely did a lot of
Is-
damage because Cyrus had, I think,
Well,
33
it's,
hit
average,
points.
Yeah, average 10 and 6. I don't know. I know I didn't take him out in the first thing. I had to... Oh, I think I was a...
Yeah, it took 3 attacks.
Maybe giant vulture.
Giant
or something.
vulture?
Giant vulture
Yeah,
sounds
it was
right.
giant vulture. 7 and 9.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, no, because I had pack tactics, didn't I? I was talking about having pack tactics.
That's right. Oh, you also got Rahadin's studded armor, which has a gleaming enchantment on it that means that it cannot get dirty, which is good for an alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Matt wasn't here, and the rest of you may not entirely remember. But the Ileena that you see before you is very clearly undead, and she has a magical aura about her. She stands a good solid 8 feet tall, as she is a solid mass of muscle, and she seems to take up more space than her body physically occupies. Her fur is stark white, and it is stained around the mouth and the paws with red blood stains. Additionally, she carries in one hand a giant spear of crystallized blood, which you recognize from your fight with Kirill, Strahd's previous general. No telling what happened to him, of course. Her eyes are completely white without any pupils. In addition to this, she has sort of draped comically like a what's the word, like a beauty pageant sash. There's a bit of green and gold fabric that's just sort of stretched across her torso. Otherwise, she is in full glory as this massive beast creature in front of you. And as you said in the recap, Astora, she is gently stroking the very tied up and very injured von Richten as he sits profoundly restrained in a chair at this giant skeletal table with a dragon skull dead set in the center of it. So yes, she turns to you and she says, "You would waste all that on a dog, but you left me behind. You let me be taken by a werewolf. None of you are worthy." And then she readies herself to attack. Diana, how do you respond to this?
I'll say to Ilena, he's just as much a member of the team as you are. Would have used it if I had it then, and I'm going to move forward and try and attack these zombies so everyone else can make their way in further into the room.
So these are skeletons, and they
skeletons, so.
they will stare at you with their slack-jawed mandibles as you approach.
Okay. First is the dread ambush.
Yeah.
Attack.
So you're attacking the one on the bottom.
Ooh.
Holy. Yeah. You take this skeleton out in one smooth hit. You destroy it.
Okay, and then I'll move on to the top one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the normal ones. So a 16 on him.
Yeah. So that will take it out as well. These guys don't have a lot of HP.
Okay, and I need to read the mobile feed. Okay. That was 15. 35. I'm gonna move up there. 35.
Yeah. As soon as you enter the room proper, you are struck by how cold it is in here. In fact, you seem to be buffeted by icy winds, and your movement speed is halved while you are within this room. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you approach Ilena.
Okay. Constitution 16.
16. That is enough. So you are not affected any further than your halved speed while near her. But you can feel that unless you are properly bundled, you will be suffering frostbite on subsequent turns, unless you either bundle yourself or get rid of her quickly.
Okay.
For her part, sorry.
Yeah.
For her part, General Ireena is going to look at you as you approach, and she's going to say, "Always impressive, but as always, wasted."
For the movement speed, it would take me 20 feet to get in. Is it half movement speed, or is it difficult terrain?
Halved movement speed from that point, as you are just so cold that you cannot move properly. unless you
Okay.
have resistance to cold, or if you are dressed in winter gear that would insulate you.
Does armor count as winter gear?
Unfortunately, not.
Sadness.
Did we pick up a Boots of the Winterland at some point? I feel like we did.
Didn't.
I don't remember that in this campaign.
I
We
do
know
not
that-
remember.
We did.
I feel like I have memories of us getting one of the Death House. I have no idea why. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I think we
don't
did
have
in the
them anyway.
Fabled Lands campaign.
In the Fabled Lands campaign? Okay. I might be getting... Yeah. Okay, so instead of... Yeah. So I'd get there, that's 20 feet of movement. Would my movement speed be half and I'd run out of movement there then?
So you would have a 15 feet remaining, right? So you could move one
Um,
square into the room.
I'd have 20 feet remaining.
Oh,
I have
then you
40
can move
feet
2
remaining.
squares into the room.
Okay, so I could get to there.
Yeah. And I would let
Okay,
you
can
use
I
your
get-
momentum to hop up onto the table if you wanted.
Can I reach the Skull of Argynvost from where I am?
Yeah, it is dead set in the center of the table right in front of you. It is massive. For scale, it is the size of a child, or you would say like a halfling. But this thing is like
Yeah.
solid. It appears to be made of metal, a sort of organic metal that's grown.
Okay, and that's all my movement.
It is.
I will dash to get another 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, use my last attack on... Does Victor look in any way able... He doesn't look any way able to fight right now, does he?
He is barely conscious. You would guess it in terms of a sort of completely made up scale, he would be at about 1 HP. But he
Okay.
is conscious. He's
Yeah, I
unarmed
was
though.
thinking I don't want to like cut him out and make him target. So I'm going to use my last attack on Ilena.
Okay. Ooh.
Oof.
Unfortunate crit fail.
And then I use my last 15 movement to get to the doors again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Yes. So General Ireena will be taunting you as you go, saying more or less, always so impressive, but always so wasted.
I'm going to have Echo stay where he is, if not move a bit backwards
Yeah.
to the Silka.
He is broadly intimidated by this creature in the Hall of Bones. Volk, it is your turn
Okay.
next. You're a giant vulture at the moment.
Yes, so as a bonus action, I'm going to drop my giant vulture form. And then Volk is going to, step up to the doorway. So, I hear wolves like moonlight. Wah! And then step out of the way so other people can do their things. And that's my action.
All right.
Maybe.
So the room
it's her
becomes
action.
bathed in moonlight.
Roll a con save.
On her turn.
Yes.
I remember how the moonbeam works. Give me 1 second. I got a message I need to respond to.
No worries. Take your time.
Wait, there's something else that we don't see.
Oh yeah, no, I upcast it because I don't have any more second level slots. So it's a third level moonbeam. Thought I should mention that.
Okay. So you've upcast it.
Because I don't have any more
This is good to know.
second level slots. So it's
Go ahead.
3d10.
Okay.
And
On
'cause
her
she's
turn,
a
yeah.
shapeshifter, and because she's a shapeshifter,
Mhm.
she does it at disadvantage.
This is correct.
Have fun. Alright. Now I'm done.
Spencer's figuring out what something we don't see is going to do.
Well, I was asked the question.
Oh.
Are you going to kill the PCs tonight? And Spencer just yes, very much.
I nearly killed Hibiki's PC on the first session. It would have been very sad.
To be fair, killing a Habiki's PCs is incredibly easy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel you there,
Kill-
brother.
Killing,
Wow.
killing Hibiki's PC is a sport already.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Well,
just
it's
annoying.
especially easy when you make a wizard at level 1 and play them like they're already a blade singer.
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, I have answered the question. I'm sure we'll get a response.
Mhm.
So Volk comes up to the entryway and shines a beam of moonlight from nowhere down on General Ilena, and she will squint at the lot of you. The Hull of Bones goes next. So Diana, you're still within the room, and you can hear a creaking and groaning sound as this room, which you can check out the overhead if you want a picture of it. This room is made entirely of bone. Top to bottom, everything in here is crafted from the bones of humans, dwarves, orcs, dragons, beasts of all kinds. This place is crafted from their remains. And I don't have the thing up for this. There we go. So as you are glancing about this room, the creaking and groaning of the bones in this room begin to take shape. And crawling up from one of the pits, piles of bones in the corner, comes a fresh skeleton. And it joins
Oh,
the initiative
God.
stack on the skeleton's turns. So this skeleton begins to pull itself up. Redmond, you're up next.
Perfect. So, I know this room is cold, right? So it's half. But if I was to, just as I was going to go into the room to do a
Mhm.
jump, would I be able to kind of negate that because I'm in the air?
Yeah, if you were going to take a running leap, you can use
Yeah.
those stats to get that far into the room using your momentum.
That'd be great if that's okay. So I'd like to take 10 feet here, 10 feet here, and then jump onto this table.
Okay, you can do this.
Thank you. Superhero pose.
Mhm.
I look at General Ilena's face and I say, "Is there any part of you still in there?"
She
We've been
gazes.
together. Sorry, we've been getting together so much, and I would hope that you're still in there. Surely stop this madness, and we can talk and be friends once again.
She gazes back at you, and there is death in her eyes. And she says, I know that you won't be proud of me, but I'm doing what I was always meant to do. Redmond, you know where I come from. You know what I've done. This is the way it's supposed to be. The strong rule. Who is stronger than Strahd?
Oh,
It's not her, Redmond.
I am so sorry, Ilena. You would have wanted me to do this, and I would like to grapple. Werewolf.
Okay, you absolutely can. Would you make your attack, please?
Of course, it's just athletics.
Yeah. Well,
It's a 18.
unfortunately for you, General Ireena has a magic item. And as you reach out for her, the green and gold sash that is around her her chest uses its reaction to reverse grapple you. So your grapple fails as this green cloak becomes animate and grabs at your hands, and it will attempt to grapple you as a reaction.
Okay.
I don't have its stats up. Sorry, one second.
I got
That's
a
it, Matt.
21.
That's it, Matt.
It literally is.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunate. It does not. But yes, the cloak of levitation that is tied itself sash-like around General Ileena's torso has used its reaction to prevent your grappling for your first
And I
attack.
grapple again. Grapple again.
Yeah. Do you want to grapple the cloak, or General Ireena?
Oh, a General Ilena. So
Okay,
it's
that works.
14.
Yeah. So she will attempt to resist this one. That is a strength, I believe, for athletics.
Yes.
I still have it on GM roll, so I will do that again. It was a 20,
that's good.
so I'll do it again. We'll see if it's worse.
Thank
It's
you.
worse.
There we go.
Yeah. You grapple her. And she grimaces and growls at you, and she says, "Don't you know you're better when you look at them? You're just an urchin, Redmond. I'm a princess. I was bred for this."
Do you know? Do you know the end of the movie I Am Legend? And Will Smith
Yeah.
is hugging the dog while
Yeah.
the dog is dying.
Yeah,
This
Oh,
is this
God.
moment.
yeah,
Good awful
Um,
scene.
yeah. So she'll
It's
just
throughout-
spit at you, and bits of icy blood come out of her mouth as she does so. She
it's a
says,
bonus.
"Insolent brat." By the way, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. I forgot.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry. That's a.
Oh, that's a
11.
fail. That's good news. Good news for General Ireena.
Ah.
There we go. So you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
What the
Ooh.
fuck? What the
Ooh.
fuck?
As you are buffeted by this cold that's sort of wafting off of her.
Oh, this is gonna be scary. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine.
This is fine. This is wonderful. This is lovely.
I end my turn.
All right. So you have successfully grappled her. You've got her in a headlock. You're hugging her and rocking back and forth. Hush, hush, little one. Preacher, how do you react to this this sight of this giant werewolf creature that your friends seem to know?
Okay, so they seem to know, and at the same time they say that it isn't her.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Preacher will try to do? Preacher things. And by Preacher things, I mean I would try and understand if the soul of who they refer as Ireena is still in the body of this thing, or if this thing has a soul of its own right now.
So I will give you a religion check just first off. You do know a little bit about this because you did perform a funeral for her previously.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
hero die.
hero die. Roll again.
14.
Okay. So with that, you know that when Ireena left the Hallow spell on the Wizard of Wines, she sort of shirked off this mortal coil and joined Decentus, the Gallows Speaker.
Okay.
She joined him. She surrendered to death, essentially, which means she would have no claim on this body. If somebody tried to resurrect Ilena, they wouldn't be able to because her soul is given up. However, you do have a line to Decentus, and given that this body is currently soulless, there could be a way to deal with her
Yes.
that way.
Still,
But with the
I
14,
I
there's
can-
no tie to her.
Yeah. I can understand that she probably it is soulless, but there is still something because it's not just an empty body.
Yeah, this would be like an after image in a way. This is the body going about with the physical memories of Ireena, but without her soul. So nothing new can really come out of her in the way that undead are sort of set in their ways. She's sort of she's set in the mindset of what she was when Strahd brought her back. There's nothing new that can come out of this Ireena because there's no soul there anymore.
There's no soul anymore.
So that was my action, right?
I will give that to you as a gimme to inform your actions. Because again, you did the funeral already. You would know how this mechanics works.
Okay. So I'll add to the party. I can try to bind her soul back. Do you want me to try?
You just see Redmond kind of from behind Ilena, just like yes, nodding.
Okay, Spencer.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Yeah. What is your idea? What do you want to try to sell me on?
What I wanna do is I've seen how Shadow Rory and good Rory
Yeah.
reunited,
Yeah,
right?
and you saw how Redmond embraced his shadow and gained his soul back again as well.
Exactly. What I wanna do, I wanna do something similar but different at the same time.
Okay.
I wanna pretty much take Irena's soul and insert it into her body such that it will pretty much go against General Ireena.
Okay.
You'd force Ilena back into her body when she doesn't want to.
I
Yeah.
wanna try.
All right.
He wouldn't want to.
So what mechanic are you using to make this happen? Do you have an ability to raise dead?
Let me see. Because I don't. I have my own ability to not die.
That's
Can I
true.
give
That's
this?
true.
Can I give this as a bargain to
Oh, so you want to try to
descend?
sell yourself even further?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
What would
Cause
you be offering?
my mortality from old age.
Diana would definitely say to Teotl, she's gone, she's at peace, we just need to deal with this. She doesn't want to come back.
She would not
Or
be
at
at
least,
peace
so
if she knew.
first of all, I wanna contact. Okay, let's change it. I wanna
Okay.
contact Ireena first.
Okay.
I wanna
So
contact
how are
her,
you going
and
to
I
do
wanna
that?
see if she. I have a line to the sentence, right?
Yeah. You can talk to DeSantis, but to talk further than that, it's going to cost a spell or something of that nature. DeSantis is around. He's watching you.
HP.
HP.
I don't have spell slots, but I have
That's
HP.
fair. That's fair. Yeah. So you can call out to DeSantis. Do you say anything in particular to DeSantis?
I just want to say that I'm in great need to talk with the soul of Ireena Myth.
Are you gonna talk for both your characters? Like,
You hear back in your mind with the accompanying flutter of raven's wings. You hear the voice call back, and it says, "You know how this process works. Death is a one-way street. When you surrender yourself to the Queen, you do not get to come back. You do not get to speak. You are done.
Yet you do.
I have a job. Ireena retired. Was the gift she
Well,
left you not good enough?"
for what I've heard of her, she won't like how she turned out.
This isn't her.
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay. Okay, let's
Easy.
go. Let's go. Oh god. What are my rolls today?
Yeah,
God damn
yeah.
it.
I'm going to say that he is going to refuse this offer. He is going to say, "You have nothing to offer me to break the rules. General, Ireena has no reason to return. She has no desire to return. I appreciate that the need is great. I appreciate that you are in trouble, and I can see about you that there is something about my kind in you, but the rules are the rules. I am not going to break them for you."
Okay, so Spencer, before the end of my turn, I want to say just one thing to the sentence before I end. I want to say that you don't want to break the rules for me, but how about for the ability to meet again with your most loved pupil?
There is confusion. What do you offer to try to jog his memory?
I offer myself as a conduit for DeSantis to talk with the Lady of the Lost.
Okay. So you can shakily hold up your little effigy of the Lady of the Lost, and we will pick that up on your next turn.
All right.
So first off, on General Ileena's turn, she needs to make a con save. The shape changer effects of Moonbeam, is that whether she succeeds or fails?
Just when she fails.
Just
no,
when she
it's
fails?
only if she fails.
Okay. So here's a very important con save. She is proficient in them.
Your save is
Ooh.
17.
Ooh, that is an unfortunate roll.
Looks like a failure to me.
Yeah. So you watch as she shrinks down to her normal size. I would say this is going to break your grapple, Redmond.
Really? I can't
Yeah.
just like if she shrinks, can I
harder.
just I just squeeze harder, right? Like it's, you know what I mean? Like if I fit it.
She
I
stays in
think
the right spot.
I think that in general, grapple is broken by a change in token size.
Yeah.
Only if it's 2 sizes above. But
Oh,
as always,
if
GM
that's
rules.
not how the rules work, I thought
Yeah.
it was just when you change size. Because I know
Oh,
there's
no.
things about how, like, if you enlarge when you're restrained, the restraints break.
Oh yeah, only if you get like like 2 sizes above whatever's grappling.
Okay.
I'll be good with them.
Okay. In that case, the grapple remains. But
Woohoo.
she shrinks down, and you watch as the wolfish features recede. You can see that the face that is looking back at you is very dead and very cold. Her eyes have become where they were typically the nice bright green of tourmalines. They've turned a deep and cold blue. Her skin is rotting in places, but it's been sort of frozen. It looks almost like acne. There are little holes and pockmarks all over her face where the skin has begun to rot away. And yes, you are continuing to grapple her, and she turns her face on you, Redmond. And she snarls, and she takes 13 radiant damage, of course.
Yeah.
She turns on you, Redmond, and she says, "This is a mistake. All of you are a mistake. I do what I want because it's my right." And then she is going to attack you. So, let's see. She's going to stab you with the blood spear.
That
Does
does not hit.
17 does not hit your AC. This is unfortunate. She is going to follow this up with another blood spear attack. Does an 18 hit?
It does not hit.
Okay. Then she's going to use her bonus action. She is going to command the skeleton in the corner. She's going to say, "You over there, do something. Attack the drow." So the skeleton will pull itself up out of the pit. It will shamble over to Diana. It can get within melee. There we go. The skeleton then will rip its arm off and attempt to smack you with its arm, Diana.
Oh my god.
That's a
Oh,
22.
that hits. Yep.
So you get
I'm not even mad.
you get an arm bone across the face. She will then turn back to you, Redmond, and say, "Don't you understand? Might makes right."
I understand perfectly.
That is her turn. Additionally, on her turn, her cloak is going to take an action. It does not like the fact that you are grabbing Ireena. So what it is going to do is it is going to attempt to grapple you again. That's a 6. Never mind. Unfortunate. So this cloak is trying desperately to get a hold of you as you have Ireena pinned. And she's trying to get you with her spear. She's trying to get you with the cloak, but you're a little too hardy as you are pinning her, standing up here on the table. Skeletons go next. There's only one skeleton remaining at present. this skeleton is going to whack you with its arm again, Diana.
Okay.
Is that as an 18
Okay.
hit? Hey, there we
Yep.
go. That's 5 bludgeoning. The skeletons,
Okay,
the
what the last
CR
one
one
is.
half is doing more damage than my CR7 boss. So Diana is up
Okay.
next.
How does Redmond work?
Well, a bit old.
Yeah.
Less
On
old
a
than he did
scale of-
previously.
On a scale to 0 to maximum HP, how does Redmond work?
About 14.
About a 14.
Ooh,
I'm gonna attack the skeleton.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
So 17
Oh,
damage.
yeah. You take it out pretty succinctly.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move 15 feet up there.
Oh, con save, please, as well,
Oh yeah.
for the cold.
Uh,
Sorry,
16
I keep
again.
forgetting about that.
Thank
You're fine again.
I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
That's 15 feet. Actually, can I move like that and that 15 feet?
I'll
So I
allow
stay
that.
out of Alina's range.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut. Can I use my second attack to cut the rope?
Absolutely.
It's rope.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make an attack
Um,
roll just to see how your aim is. I imagine it's going to be fine.
12.
Yeah. You hit the rope and you don't manage to nick Von Richten in the process.
Okay, and then I'm gonna bonus action that. Well, I still have 5 feet of movement left. I move back here. Can I pick up the Skull of Argynvost?
Yeah, you can certainly attempt to. That's going to be a strength check.
Okay. It is quite big, I suppose.
It is also made of organic metal.
Oh, I still have the -2. Fuck. 2.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So you get your fingers around it, and you can feel it's a little loose in its socket in the table. But this thing
Yeah.
is, you would guess, around 300 pounds. It
Yeah.
seems to be like silver or organically grown silver.
Yeah. In that case, I will dash and get out of the room with it.
Okay. You absolutely can. Volk, you are up next. As you look at this scene before you, Redmond has General Ireena pinned, and Von Richten is just sort of staring after you guys with a pitiful look on his face.
Well, I'm gonna continue to hold concentration
Okay.
on my moonbeam because it seems like a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Mr. 1 HP.
Okay. Very good.
Hope you feel better, buddy.
Now,
I think Volk just forgot his name.
it's good, yeah.
It was like 84 years for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is Wisdom, so that's +6.
Okay.
Yay. Cause the thing isn't working. It's not casting my spells for me.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so that's 7 HP for Mr.
7
1
HP. Beautiful. So he is looking a little hardier. He looks pretty thoroughly exhausted. Given the context of the sort of situation in there with the cold, you would imagine he's probably pretty thoroughly frostbitten. But he's definitely recovered some HP. He does not benefit from the Beacon of Hope that Rory cast, but the rest of you will still be gaining maximum HP if you are healed.
Good to know.
Yeah. So he blinks confusedly at the lot of you, and reaches up with his hands and begins undoing the bindings around his mouth.
All right, and that's all I do.
Beautiful. So the room begins creaking again, and 3 skeletons appear, crawling up from the remains.
Did you not have an action, Riley?
Healing word
What?
was.
My action was healing word.
Oh, that's a bonus action. So you get to take out an
Oh,
action
That's a
action.
bonus action.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could pull out a short bow.
That works.
Anything's better than nothing.
Hmm.
I'll pull out a short bow. Sure, let's go with that. Oh, that's terrifying. I just read the spawn skeletons. Can I pull out a short bow and shoot it in the same?
Yeah, drawing an.
If I'm
You
not
can
putting
draw a
anything
weapon as
else
part
in.
of its attack action.
All right. And I think the skeletons show up after I do, so I'll just shoot the werewolf who
There you
isn't
go.
a werewolf.
She is going to
anymore.
have partial cover. So yes,
Well,
unfortunately
that
that
was a
misses.
natural one, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It goes wide and clinks into the wall behind you. The room creaks and groans, and skeletons begin pulling themselves up from the pits in the corners. And Redmond, you're up next. So Ireena is struggling against you, and she is saying many fascisty things that I cannot seem to muster convincingly right now.
Absolutely. I
Not,
would like
not Italian enough.
I'm not Italian enough, no.
I would like to shove her prone if possible.
You can attempt to.
It's a 10.
She's going to try to resist you.
Come on.
Just barely. Why am I rolling so poorly? Jeez. It's, you know what it is? Habiki, your characters are cursed, even when they're NPCs.
I know.
Okay. This, let's see. Let's get a crit. Come on.
Hey.
So unfortunately,
you
she still
see?
goes prone. But yeah, it's a
Yeah,
better
I'd
roll
like
that
to-
time.
So I can move like 10 feet, and that's about it, I believe.
You want to drag her?
Right.
You can drag her out of the moonbeam.
No, drag
Oh,
her
sorry,
out of the moonbeam.
Yeah, I won't drag out. I won't drag out the moonbeam. Yeah, that's a good shout.
Also, we want to keep her away from people because her aura is 20 feet around her, not just in the room.
I will die.
So you have successfully proned her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that will be the end of my turn, guys.
That will be the end of your turn. Okay. So Preacher, you have produced the symbol of the Lady of the Lost, and you hear a gasp in your head, and he says, I never came up with a name for her. I mean, it's in my notes. I need to look it up in 1 second.
That's the way.
I mean, perhaps like the Lady of Matrons, her mortal name was stripped away from her when she became weird.
That's very
a
true.
high-level DM bullshit, and that's perfect.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so still perfect.
I'm gonna mute myself again because construction noises.
Yeah. He will gasp and he will say, Kiro, is that you?
Well, I do not know her real name, but
I guess
It's-
I will need to have a conversation with myself through you.
yes. Let's go.
So Teotl, your eyes roll back into your head, and you, the rest of you that are paying attention, you can hear Teotl say, seemingly to no one, "Yes, it is me. It has been a long time, Decentis. I miss you. There is so much I could tell you, and I will. But first, we need to break Vampir's hold on this land. We can't allow the souls in there to be trapped any longer. They need to come home. You need to come home. It is time for Strahd to be forgotten." And Decentis, very shook at this point, you will hear him say, Kiro, you know We are creatures of law. We are not like Shar's minions. We don't do whatever we want for our own pleasures. The Raven Queen has rules. Once a soul has surrendered itself, that is that. I don't know what you've been doing for the past several centuries or millennia, but I am a creature of law. And Teotl will shake his head and say, you are a creature of care, Descentis. We all are. That is the purpose of the deaths. We reap souls so that it can be embraced for eternity. Feel again, remember again, and hope. What is the point of rules if they just let the enemies at the gates get through? If they prevent us from stopping the creeping evils of the world, what benefit do they have for us? So, now, Teotl, I would like you to roll another persuasion check with advantage this time.
Okay, let's go. Okay, my hero's dice are not there anymore.
Nope.
Please, gods of the dice. Yes!
Goddamn! So he is so
Let's go.
shook. He is so shook at this point by seeing his old love and co-worker, Kiro. He will sigh and he will say, I take your point. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that the good keep their head in the sand and do what they're told. I like the status quo, but sometimes it gets in the way. So, Habiki, I will give you the opportunity, as Teotl, to cast Raise Dead on your previous character.
There we go! Let's fucking go!
So the way this is going to work, this is against Ileena's wishes. So I'm going to need you to pull up Ileena's character sheet, and I'm going to have, we're going to do a contest of wills. So we're going to do...
Which one? Oh no, you deleted the other.
It's
Ilena.
Habiki
Oh, I did?
versus Habiki.
Oh, I only have the first Ilena.
So
because I didn't talk with her, because talking with her would have made it all easier. But
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
what were you going to say, Matt?
So here's the thing, right? Okay, right. So, I miss Ireena a lot,
Mhm.
and I feel incredibly guilty. And,
Mhm.
Redmond isn't a magic person.
No.
But he has great faith in himself and those around him, right? Including Ireena, right? And,
Mhm.
Grove is a magical place.
It is.
Sometimes belief can turn into power. As a reaction, would I be able to use my channel divinity? Like, it's normally not an action. It's normally not a reaction, but channeled divinity, use up that slot and use my reaction to kind of try and assist Teotl, advantage or something.
That wouldn't really help Teotl at this point. Teotl is going to use his action to cast this special boon of Raise Undead. On General Ileena's turn, there's going to be a contest between the soul of Ireena and Habiki as Teotl. Habiki personally. Habiki is stepping into the game and will be rolling these checks.
Yes.
So on Ileena's turn, you can give this to... You can do this as your action on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Because on... I guess it wouldn't really... It would be for Ileena's next turn, because Habiki goes after Ireena.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So keep that in mind for your next action. At present, it's the process is beginning. And on Ileena's turn, I'm going to need you to make a this sounds like it's either persuasion or intimidation. Your choice, Hibiki. What method is Teotl going to use to force
Okay,
Ileena
let me
back?
see.
And then
Yeah,
Ileena will be
force
doing a
of-
wisdom save to resist.
Wisdom
Pure
save.
force of personality, charisma. Beyond
Probably
that, Teotl's
probably
very present,
persuasion. So
Okay.
what I want to do is try to reach out to Ileena on how. Hey, you were against all that your body is doing right now, right? Like, wanna step in and fix this? Pretty much. This is
yeah.
the whole thing I'm going for. Of course, with
Yeah.
way more flattery, but
Yeah.
that's the.
Ileena is pretty sleepy, and I will let you roleplay how she responds. But yeah, you make this appeal to her that everything she cared about is being blasphemed in her body at present. So let's get a contest. You roll against yourself. Persuasion from Teotl and wisdom save from Ileena.
Okay.
And you can use the
Let's
stats on her most recent sheet. Okay?
Crap. I just hope I roll just low. No! Well, she doesn't have the +2, but it's an 11.
Yeah. So for whatever reason, Ileena initially resists your call. I'm going to be working on death save systems here, so it's a 3 and 3.
Okay, okay. Does crits work like?
Crits will work the same way.
Oh,
So,
okay, so I just need to crit, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Easy like that, you know? Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So General Ileena hasn't really felt the effects of this just yet. I keep getting notifications from Discord.
Sorry,
What's going
I'll
on?
Start.
Oh, it's memes.
I'll start.
Bless. Bless. Oh, Nega Scott.
Mega Scott.
Hibiki
yeah.
versus Hibiki.
Yeah. Okay. So on General Ileena's turn, she hasn't begun to feel the effects of this yet. Our resident Nega Scott. So what she's going to do instead, she is going to use her action to break the grapple, which is a contest, I believe.
Yes, it is.
That's
oh
22.
shit!
Oh. 22.
That's a
would
25.
be-
Ooh.
Hey,
Let's
did you do a
go.
con save? Hey, did
Ah,
you do a con save?
that is you. That is a good point. I have not done a con save. Okay, she's fine.
Takes half damage.
Thank you for the reminder. She takes half damage.
Nobody escapes the grapple.
Okay, so that's going to be 9. Yeah, so she is going to squirm around in your grasp, but she doesn't manage to break free of it. She is then going to command her fellow. She's going to say, "Get this degenerate off me." So this skeleton is going to use his the ability granted by her battlefield commander to run over to you and attempt to whack you with his arm.
This degenerate peasant.
This degenerate peasant.
It does not hit.
Does not hit. Unfortunate. So Ileena has... The cloak also gets to go. So I don't think it was her action to attempt to break the grapple. She failed. She has not been hit by melee, so her reaction doesn't go off. Okay. So that's all she can do on her turn. The cloak is going to attempt to grapple you.
Absolutely.
That's a 22.
That does not hit.
22 does not hit you.
20.
It does not.
Oh,
That's
It's 23. Jesus. Jesus, Matt.
Shield of Faith.
Broken character.
What do you mean?
I know, right?
I literally do two things. I grapple and I take hits.
Yeah, so it is
I
doing its best.
I'm
Yes,
gonna take
Asra?
Rebels and Paladin just for Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No roleplay reason at all, just Shield of Faith.
She has Shield of Faith as well, but she already used her bonus action, so. Skeletons go. So skeleton on you is going to attempt to whack you. Nope.
Nope.
These skeletons are going to hop up on the table. Von Richten is a little too dazed to use his reactions, so he's not going to interfere. They are also going to whack you.
Gang.
Ooh,
One hit.
one hit.
Literally,
Okay.
they have to all crit to hit
Yeah.
Redmond. I love that.
So that's a 13 bludgeoning damage as this thing whacks you on the back of the head.
I just want to say, gang, I'm at 1 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Get the skull and go.
Oh, I
Man,
didn't have
I
you roll
can't.
con save. Too late now. My bad.
I did.
Oh, right, you haven't had your turn this round yet. Never mind.
The last one I got a 23.
Yeah.
No.
Diana, you are up next. So you can see Redmond is getting ganked by this Gravelord Nito-inspired boss fight. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put a attack on each skeleton.
That's going to be a con save.
Yep. Don't fail me now. Oh, fuck, that's...
Yeah,
let's
so
see,
that's
DC 16.
yeah,
Right.
half speed and
Actually,
exhaustion.
no, because you had my aura. You get
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
How wide's your aura?
10 feet.
Oh,
That wouldn't
okay.
extend to the door. She would pass in. She would make the con save before she gets to the aura.
Hit the door and
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Badge.
So,
Unfortunate.
one exhaustion. Okay, let me turn on the exhaustion track. Actually, I'll do my attacks and then do that.
Okay.
We'll do like clockwise, so starting at the top left.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh,
Nice.
yeah. All of those are going to hit, and the last one is that 4 actually added to the damage?
Yes. So
Yeah, you killed them all.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is what I'm good at, taking out a bunch
Yeah.
of small guys. Yeah, and then say to Redmond, I think we need to go. And I'm gonna try picking up the skull again if
Okay.
possible.
So strength check.
Yeah. Could I just stay here actually and help? No, that help is an action. So
Yeah.
I'll give it a go. And no, so that's a save. So that would really be 8, 7. Actually, I don't think.
Yeah.
Succeeds anyway.
Unfortunately not. It's still a bit too heavy for you, especially with your weakened state from the wraith or the shadows. Sorry.
Yeah. I'll shout to Teotl. Could you give us a hand, or Volk, can you transform into something like lift this? And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So Volk, you're up next. You have been implored to help with the skull.
I'm out of wild shapes.
Oh no.
Kind of holding concentration on the powerful, very helpful
don't worry
spell.
about it if you don't know what else to do.
What could I do? Well, that's not a... Oh, that's a touch spell. Anyone need healing?
Redmond.
Redmond. Redmond, healing word.
Okay. And you're going to take max on your heal.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's 4 plus 6, I believe.
So 10.
So 10.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
And I can't cast any other spells.
How about an action?
As for my action, I will, I guess, try to shoot the lady.
Okay.
The wolf lady. Does
So she
16
has
hit?
+2 because she's behind a table and prone. Oh, you're at disadvantage because she's
No.
prone. Well, her
I'm at
AC is 16.
disadvantage.
So if you
Okay,
below
I will roll again.
18.
Hopefully it's higher. It's
Yeah.
higher. It's a 16.
Unfortunately, no. The shot
No.
goes wide. You can't quite get
No.
an angle on her because she's prone behind a table.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
Hall
I'm
Bones
gonna
goes next.
Away again.
Okay.
That's all I do.
You're getting really lucky on these rolls. We haven't rolled a 1 yet. Or 4 yet.
Okay.
I don't want to see that Minotaur skeleton.
The skeleton pulls itself up out of the pile of bones in the corner. Redmond, con save. And then you can take your
Can't
action.
save.
I would attack the skeletons, but they're always gone by the time it's my turn.
Yeah.
I can level of exhaustion.
Yeah, another level of exhaustion. That should be disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws, is it? I need to have a check.
Yeah. Let's look at it. Exhaustion.
Killing
It is
exhaustion,
half-
that's greater restoration, isn't
Half
it?
speed on second level exhaustion.
Half speed.
It's
So you're at
yes,
quarter
you
speed
are.
at the moment.
quarter speed. Let's go, gang.
Next is disadvantage on attack and saving throws.
There we go.
Ooh, that will be
Okay.
painful.
Hmm
So,
It's a race of time.
so the skull is right underneath me. I can't get out of it.
It is.
So the
Yes.
skull's next to my feet, right?
Yeah.
Can I? I think I've only got my feet free. Can I, like, cradle the skull over my foot and then just kind of like gently kick it?
So you're saying you want to try to punt this 300-pound skull of solid silver out of the room?
Yes, but I just want to say, like, do you know how like you cradle something and then you lift your foot and it kind of rolls off it and
Yeah.
into somewhere?
Yeah.
With sheer strength.
You have disadvantage unless you let go of Ileena.
I will accept the disadvantage.
And he's just gonna grapple Ireena.
That's true.
Is it athletics?
Yeah.
That's 22.
Okay. So you kick it, you move it a bit. You don't get enough momentum. It is still just your legs. You roll it off the table. It lands with a thump on the ground. And there's a loud sound of this 300-pound thing of solid silver crashing to the ground. But you have successfully got it out of its slot on the table.
Yay! Yay! I literally have nothing else. I'm so sorry, King. I'm going to die here.
No.
That's the end of my turn. Oh, actually, as a bonus action.
Yeah.
As a bonus action.
You haven't
Can I-
used your channel divinity yet either, by the way.
Yes, and that's what I was going to say. Can I in some way do this to kind of help with this connection that is formed between Teotl and I know
Yeah.
it's only for me,
Yeah.
but like for flavor purposes.
Yeah. Given your nature and the weird way that we've been handling this sort of magic with resurrection anyway, I'll allow you to pass this on to Teotl for his rolls.
Thank you.
So
That's
Teotl,
cool.
would you like to continue with the resurrection attempt?
Yes.
So you will have +5 on your charisma check this time, and Ileena will just be a regular wisdom save.
18.
18.
18. Let me just... Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
So it's one success.
Yeah. So one success, one failure. So you
Yes.
you can feel her. She doesn't like it. She's very comfortable. But you're drawing her out of her safe space
Let's go. New
slowly.
experiences, Ilena. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was gonna have that happen on General Ileena's turn. Would you want to take an action?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It can happen on my turn.
That makes
No
more
worries.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So General Ileena gets to go. So General
Roll a
Ileena
con save.
is gonna roll con save. Thank you. You're right on that. Yeah, she's all right. Half damage.
Still take
So
5.
she takes 5. Yeah. So what she is going to do? She is going to make eye contact with you, Redmond.
Side
she's-
note, if
yeah.
she succeeds, she can shapeshift.
Oh,
I don't know if you
no,
remembered
you-
that.
I had
Um,
forgotten that. I thought while she was within the moonbeam, she couldn't transform.
She can't. She can't.
She can't if she fails.
No,
but
no,
she then subsequently
Yeah, but while you're in the
succeeds. I don't
moonbeam,
know
you
if that
can't.
affected it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
in the-
can't transform.
Yeah,
Right.
you can resist the initial detransformation, but you can't change while you're in it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry,
Uh,
my mistake.
That's okay. I also forget rules a lot, so it's entirely acceptable. Ileena, with her zombie face, is going to spin around. Her neck actually, she doesn't
Oh.
turn. Her neck actually just cracks, and her head turns
Oh.
360
Oh.
degrees to make eye
No.
contact with you.
No.
And then she's going to say, "Let go of me." And it's like 1,000 other voices come with this as she casts command on you.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. So her saving throw is. That is a +1. So it's 5. So her saving throw is 13.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's a 8.
Yeah. So you let go of her.
I let go of her.
Yeah.
Okay, friend.
Oh, then since it has to be one word, she would say release.
I
So,
think.
does anything humorous happen when she commands you to release?
Not the time, Redmond.
I release all my emotional baggage and I just start giving a therapy session.
Okay.
Like,
No massive defecation or anything.
oh no.
Van Vex is like, so I think I'll start with your father.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So General Ireena has cast her spell and it has been successful. So what she is going to do. She is going to move out of the moonbeam, obviously. She's going to hop up onto the table. Yes. What were you going to say?
Nothing. No, nothing. Never mind. Dory.
Yeah, she's going to hop up onto the table, and she's going to right her neck straight forward again, and she's going to be bearing down upon you, Diana. So what she's going to do, she casts a spell. She's going to use a bonus action to command her cloak to separate from her, and the cloak is going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
So with her bonus action, she sends the cloak off of her, and it will try to jump onto Diana. That's a 24.
Do I make a acrobatics roll in response, or is that like one of the attack roll ones?
It's the attack roll once.
It's an attack roll one? Okay,
Yeah.
that hits.
Yeah. So you take 3 bludgeoning as the cloak leaves Ilena's torso and wraps around you. So you are currently grappled.
Okay.
And I will drop the token onto the map now, so we know it's there. Doop. Doop. And we'll put it to the back. Boop. Diana is currently grappled. That will be the end of General Ileena's turn. She's going to look at the rest of you, and she's going to say, I don't know what you think you're doing, but you're never going to win. This is the way it's meant to be. We are at the top. The noble blood will out.
Did
she says
say
it-
that to me?
To everyone, she's completely deadpan and
everyone.
without emotion. Noble blood will out. The skeleton goes next. It's going to hop up onto the table and come running at you, Diana, and is going to attempt to whack you in the back of the head.
If this one hits,
It will be affected by the cloak, which has you grappled.
it wouldn't give any bonuses though.
No, you will take half damage if it hits, though, and the cloak will take the other
Okay.
bit. All right.
How are these all hitting me?
So you take 1 bludgeoning, and the cloak will take 1 bludgeoning.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to move you to the back for a second so I can access the cloak's HP.
Kind of getting smothered.
All right.
It's
So
only the
it is whacking you on the back of the head, Diana, and you
Yeah.
are being smothered by this cloak. So I'm going to need you to take.
Make a con save.
Yeah. Wait. Con save, yes. Con save for General Ireena. Smother's an action on its turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna plead with Teotl. Please, would you want to inhabit a body like that? I'm just gonna, with what little I would use my 5 feet of movement to get out of the grapple with my swords.
That works.
I'm
The
gonna
cloak falls
point
to the table.
I'm gonna point at Ireena and say, "Would you want to inhabit a body like that? Just help us. We're gonna die." And that. Yeah. So go on.
Would I be able to respond to Diana? there?
Yeah, sure. Talk is a free action.
I look down as I imagine like Diana's looking at Teotl and then Redmond is looking down there, so just like a line. I'd say I've known her for a long time. She was a victim to her insecurities and demons, but if she was given the chance to fight them now, to make a return, to save us, she would want this. I know it to be true.
No, I wouldn't. I'm who I was always meant to be.
Oh, is that what she says? God damn it, that little bitch.
Little bitch.
You think you know me,
So-
Redmond, but you don't. And you never did.
Oh, okay, that fucking stings. That, of all the things you said, Spencer, that stings.
Oh, my speed is 20.
Mhm.
Uh,
A double halved because you
I've
failed
used-
because you halved for the cold and then halved from the
yeah.
exhaustion.
So my speed is 10. Oh, I have 8 hit points. No spell slots. How does Ireena look?
Not remotely hurt.
Okay.
She's a little burned, but pretty
Yeah.
damn hardy.
Okay. I'm gonna make an attack against Ilena and an attack against the skeleton. So
Okay.
rather than disengaging, is Ilena currently a humanoid?
She
Or
is.
is she?
She is also undead. She's an undead
Oh,
shape
she
changer.
can. I get double. Do I get double? Great.
It doesn't stack,
Um,
but you do
yeah.
get it.
So what? First on skeleton.
Mhm.
Second is on Ilena.
Yeah, so you destroy the skeleton completely. That will hit Ilena, absolutely.
Okay, and then
She will use her reaction in a second after I do this. That is 12. So she takes that damage, and then spouting out as the blood spills from this wound that you slashed across her chest. Her blood that spills out freezes into a crystalline sheen that covers her body, and she gains some temp HP.
oh fuck. In that case, I'm gonna 5 feet movement there.
Okay.
Fuck,
She
I
will
want to
take. No, you haven't left her range yet, because she has a reach with a spear, so she can't take a reaction. She used a
can't
reaction to
take opportunity
cast.
attack.
She used a reaction to cast the.
Yeah.
Reaction anyway.
Mobile feat, which she mentioned earlier.
You're right.
She made an attack.
You're right.
Yeah, but the cloak might still be able to do something. I'll dash with the bonus action to get out of the room
Okay.
over here.
The cloak does get to react because you didn't attack the cloak. So it's going
Yeah.
to attempt. It does not. Finally, it rolled poorly.
I'm there.
You get outside.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, so Volk, you are looking at a pretty horrific display in here. There's not much left to Redmond. You can see Diana is headed probably for Teotl with looking pretty upset. And Redmond and Ireena are having a pretty upset conversation. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I just said so
Oh,
you didn't
okay.
miss much.
Thanks again.
Volk looks at Redmond and says telepathically, "We just want the skull, right?" And Redmond isn't here. So
Okay.
uh
Oh yeah, he had to leave for a second.
I can't interact with him right now.
Yeah.
So
If you would like
there's a
to,
couple things I could do.
we can take a quick break here, and then
Um,
we can have this conversation when Redmond gets back.
I think I've figured out what I want to do. So
Okay.
bonus action. No, it doesn't work because I can't cast 2 spells.
Matt's back.
Matt's back?
I'm here. Hello.
Hello.
All right. So Volk is going to kind of touch their forehead, and speak directly to Redmond telepathically.
Oh, pipe.
We want the skull. That's our goal here. Correct?
Can I talk back?
Out loud.
You talk back out loud. That's how this works.
I
Just like shake your head or nod. I can see you.
I just look and I say, I feel the cold in my bones and the darkness setting in. I cannot move from this place without giving in.
Okay, you said no once before, but like this is a much more dire situation.
I literally can't. I have like
No. You've said no to this before, but can I polymorph you?
There's a look of confusion, and then suddenly, you see the light in Redmond's eyes shine briefly for a moment as he has an amazing idea. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I turn you into a giant ape.
Hey.
Let's fucking go!
Hey.
I have to drop the moonbeam because they're both
Okay.
concentration spells.
Wait, no T-Rex? No T-Rex?
Giant ape has a strength of 25 and can probably lift that freaking skull. I don't know. I mean, if you want
It's a great
a
idea.
T-Rex,
To be fair, it is you casting the spell.
yeah, I think that
T-Rexes have a
Volk
strength
would-
of 25. T-Rex have 25.
Yeah, but they don't have hands.
They have hands? What do you mean? And they have tails.
Little arms.
They have
Big head,
they
little
have
arms.
tiny little. They have tiny little claws. They can't really carry a thing.
It is up to you.
I will say I don't think a T-Rex will fit through that door.
Yeah, giant ape is only a large creature, I think, or it's huge. But it's also too big to fit through the door.
I will also say General Ireena will... Sorry.
1 second, let me look up.
Both are huge, but you can squeeze. They'd be able to get into the corridor at least.
All right.
Yeah.
Rules.
Let me just check. We are level 8, right?
We are.
Yep.
I will say General Ireena will laugh when you're having this conversation. She's only hearing one half of it, but she will say, "Are you seriously asking Redmond to retreat? Have you not known this man for very long? This idiot
Oh, shut up.
will hold on to whatever path he's going on until it kills him. He values nothing outside of his own pride."
Oh!
Telepathically, prove her wrong.
I will. And I'd look at Ilena, eyes welted in the face,
Yeah.
just tears and streams of red.
Make eye contact.
I make eye contact.
Yeah, no, I think giant ape is the way to go.
Okay.
Because it
You're the
has
one casting it.
hands.
You're the ones casting it, it's up to you.
It has hands. It's only 1 CR lower.
It has 4 hands.
It has four. It has 4 hands, man. It's got 4 hands.
Grapple Central.
So yeah, you turn into a giant ape,
All right.
and the moonbeam vanishes.
Does
Alright.
exhaustion stay?
The exhaustion will stay, yeah, because that's on you, not your body necessarily. Hall of
How
Bones
many
goes.
levels of exhaustion do you have?
2,
Wait,
I suppose.
exhaustion is on me, like a spiritual.
I don't know. Does
don't know
polymorph
how
say
this
anything about exhaustion? Because I would figure it would carry over.
Exhaustion was
don't-
kind of a bit weird, but
Yeah.
I'll Google
I'm
it. if
not
that's okay with you.
sure. I'll look at the spell.
I will allow that as I roll for the skeleton spawning.
Yes, it lasts until it is counted. So polymorph doesn't.
Okay,
Exhaustion.
this is good to know.
Yeah. I mean, but you also gain
A
let's
lot of
see,
con.
giant ape, 157 hit points.
Yeah,
Let's fucking go.
which is excellent news.
I'm just gonna
You-
move myself out of here.
I believe you would also get the con from the 8 body as well, which might be better than
Yeah.
Redmond's con.
Yeah, plus
Yeah.
4.
18 plus 4.
It's not as good as Redmond's con.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
But
I
that
mean, if you get out of there.
I can't see the giant ape, unfortunately.
Yeah, you want
Uh,
to give this guy a giant ape? I've got an ape.
yeah, I
You
will
just wanna
make that.
it big.
I'll make that big. And how many hit points is it?
It's huge. It's 3.
How many hit
spaces.
points? Oh, huge. Okay.
157.
157. And I will give this to Redmond to control.
Thank you. Do you have a character sheet I can click on? Or?
Yes, I've got a screenshot of the thing on D&D Beyond that I can give you in.
Can you me,
as-
please?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Thank you.
There it is. That's your stats.
Okay.
Okay, Redmond Gill is in the R's. Redmond Gill. Save settings. So you should be able to control the token now. Oop. Unless I accidentally put it on the wrong layer.
There we are, perfect. It is huge. It's one size smaller, right? No, large.
No, it's huge.
Huge, yeah.
That's,
No way.
3 by 3.
You're 3 by
Damn.
3. And he was. Where was he?
About there. Yeah, he was right next to Ileena.
Okay.
So you become enlarged, and you make your con save.
Absolutely. Oh, I'll.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
come on.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah, and saving throws.
And saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
This is a death
Now
spiral.
pick up that skull and start running with it. Also on my turn, I take a couple steps back.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Okay, I would like to grapple.
Okay.
No.
Oh come on!
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I hate you.
Just pick up Von Richten under one arm,
Yeah. can I just
and the
grab
skull
the-
under the other, because you're King Kong.
Yeah, can I do that? Can I do exactly that action?
Absolutely, yeah. You have 4 hands, and you ridiculous strength.
Mm-hmm. I'll pick up Von Richten, and then can I just pick up this thing?
Uh,
The skull.
with a 25, 300 pounds is pretty easy for you to pick up.
Oh. So here's the thing, right? That's an object interaction.
So your action would be to pick up one of them.
Okay, so I can. Okay, I'll do both.
Yeah.
And then I would like to move. How far can I move? Can move 40 feet. So
Your speed is 40.
10.
Mhm.
Move 10.
Oh goodness, this is gonna be a very slow retreat.
The ape slowly bounds its way out and across.
Hang on. Can I go here?
You can go there.
Mm-hmm.
So Von Richten comes with you, as well
Yeah.
as the skull. So there's now a giant ape filling up the door frame. So Preacher,
Yes.
would you like to continue and make your contest? Or one for one?
Okay. I need to be so 10.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit
wait, no.
further.
One more.
Yeah,
One more.
it hurts. Since you're also playing Ileena.
Survive allowed.
Since you're playing Ileena, I will say it hurts. It feels something like what I would imagine it feels like to be born, where you are completely warm and comfortable, and then all of a sudden it's cold, it's loud, it's bright, it's painful. But Ileena is slowly but surely being drawn out of her resting place.
Now, would General Ilena feel that?
Yeah, at this point she's beginning to. You can hear her, and Redmond can see her. She's beginning to shake and shiver, and she's saying, "No, don't put the weakness back. I'm finally pure. I'm finally clean. I don't need it. I don't need the compassion. It's a waste."
This
So-
breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
On her turn,
It does.
she's not going to waste time attempting to transform. What she's going to do is stab you in the butt with her spear. So she's
Wow.
going to raise this spear over her head, and she's going to stab you twice. The first one is a 23, which I believe will hit you.
Yeah.
That's going to be 10 total damage, and I need you to make a con save.
course, I will make a con save. It's the same as mine, so I'll just. Actually, it's not the same as mine. Actually, it still has the aura. It still has the aura.
That's correct.
in the Paladin. It's a 12.
Okay. So she gains 10 HP, temp HP. She already has 10 HP, temp HP, so no change. She's going to follow up with another spear attack. That's a crit fail.
No.
So nothing.
Yeah.
She's then going to command the... Well, the cloak isn't going to do much to you because it's too small compared to you. However, the skeleton, she's going to command the skeleton to come over and attack you. So the skeleton will come up and attempt to whack you with its arm. God damn. That hits an ape, right? Giant ape?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Fucking
6
skeleton
bludgeoning.
MVPs.
Yeah. So with her battlefield commander, she commands the skeleton to come over and to attack the giant stupid ape. It does. It comes up behind you and whacks you with its arm.
Mm-hmm.
General Ireena will then begin clawing at her face and pulling off bits of rotting flesh as she just sort of grabs at her face. And she's saying, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need to care. I don't need to care. They're just animals. They're all of them just animals. Not even human. Not even human. She's saying to herself over and over again. The skeleton will go next. Skeleton will attempt to bash you in the butt again. A 17 hit a giant ape?
It does.
Okay.
This makes me so sad. Like,
Another 7.
it's
pain. It's pain. It is pain.
So the skeleton is just wailing on this giant King Kong ass. Diana, you are... Yeah, the duality of man. You are looking up at Von Richten cradled damsel-like in this monkey's arms.
Didn't mean to do that.
What would you like to do?
Outside of the room, I have. Is it the room or is it Ilena that does the half movement?
It is Ilena. So you are
Ilena.
just outside
So
of the range at this point.
Okay. If I go in there, I can't even reach her and be able to get out. That's basically a death wish. So, I'm gonna. One sec. Redmond already has disadvantage on attacks. So I'm going to call upon my Drow heritage and cast darkness.
All right.
And inside of her.
Okay. A giant sphere of inky blackness fills the space. And you're blind, Redmond.
It.
It's a 15-foot.
So do I see no evil?
You see no evil.
You see no evil.
You still hear evil. She's ripping her face off.
Oh, that's worse. Like just this light squelching sound.
Yeah.
Yep. That's one of my 3 and 8 casts.
But yeah, she's cursing. She's cursing the darkness at present, General Ireena.
And that I will move back. I'll move back up to here. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Volk, you are up next. You can no longer see into the room. However, you can still see bits of Redmond's fur poking out of the darkness. And of course, you can still hear the complaints of General Ireena as her grand ascension to general status is betraying her.
If I can see... Yeah, no, that's not really going to help. Well, that's not a... Oh, no, I don't have any more of those. Never mind. I only have 2 spell slots left. I don't think I can really do anything with any of these. Who looks really hurt? I'll cast Healing Word on whichever one of the PCs looks the worst, which is probably Diana.
Probably Diana, because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty much full.
Yeah, take 8 HP, Diana.
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
that's essentially all I can do.
8? Wait,
Alright.
what's your casting modifier?
6. So you take 10, sorry.
Yeah, 10.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
All right. Hollow
I'll
Bones is
back
next.
up another 10 feet.
Okay, okay. Hollow Bones goes next. Three skeletons. You can't see them, but you can hear them. Creaky motherfuckers. They appear in the pits around the room and pull themselves up.
Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt, Spencer, but
Yes.
how many floors down did we go?
This is the subfloor. So you are about 40 feet below. No, not 40 feet. Like 30 feet below the main floor.
Okay. I have an inkling that these stairs behind us might lead up back to the stairs in the chapel.
This area here.
Uh,
This led to the
one-
grand entry.
Which one were you pointing at? That one? I mean,
Yeah.
these ones back there.
Back there? Yeah,
Yeah.
roughly. That would take you back up to the main floor.
Okay.
Hollow
Sorry,
Bones
go on.
spawn some
Oh.
skeletons. That's okay. Let's get a con save from you, Redmond. This is a very important roll.
Let's go. At the 13.
Okay. So at this
My
point,
hit point maximum is halved.
yeah.
You're still a giant 8.
Yeah,
You're
but
still a giant 8, so.
the 8 hit point maximum is halved.
But you have your movement, you have your action, you have your bonus action. You are carrying a Von Richten and the Skull of Argynvost. General Ireena seems pretty substantially distracted.
It's
Just
time.
dashed out.
It's time to leave. I know where the door is. Would I
Yeah.
dash through the door?
Yeah.
I charge out. All the things in hand.
All the things in hand. Von Richten will be looking up at you, Daze, and he will say, "Thank you, my big hairy friend."
No, you're very welcome. I think apes can talk.
You can't talk, you're a monk.
Damn it!
Oh, my
I'll
ape
make-
noises, Matt.
I'll make ape noises. Exactly. And I
Use
said,
sign language.
Caesar is home.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, sign language could technically work.
Well, anyway, you get out of there. Did you use your action to dash?
Yes.
Okay. Any bonus action?
I do not have any bonus actions.
Okay. Preacher. Important roll. If you get another success, you bind the soul back to her body. If you fail, it's 2 for 2.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's a 21.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
So, we're not going to see it because it's in blackness. But would you describe for us, the audience, what it is like for Ireena to be reborn into an undead werewolf body?
It's like taking fresh breath of air, but you're standing on top of a chemical factory.
Oh.
So you hear a gasp from within the inky blackness.
Yes. So it's, yeah, she pretty much comes back into her body. And then all that has happened between her death and now just flows into her, and it's of course shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what happens to Ilena.
So you have the NPC stat sheet. You have resolute control back of your body at present. I
Okay.
will, for now, we can use this as you reacquaint yourself to your body. But in
Mhm.
the future, I will allow you to rebuild Ileena as you see fit.
Yes, I
She is
will
going
do
to
that.
be pretty messed up stat-wise because of her various afflictions.
Mhm.
But we can talk about that later. For
Yeah.
now, you still have the room to deal with, and the cloak does not like the fact that you have suddenly turned tables. So,
Right.
Ileena, what are you going to do with your newfound life?
Can I feel the cloak?
You know it's there because you're attuned to it, and you can tell that it's not happy with you. It is going to telepathically be like, "What are you doing? This is how we do it. This is how we win. We need everything. We take everything. That's what we do. Why are you stopping?"
Because it's not how I do.
Ooh.
Oh no. Don't tell me. Is it the old you again?
I've missed for too long.
Disgusting.
At that. So, what I imagine Ilena is now, it's the old Ilena, which has, in some parts, acknowledged her own existence as a pretty much as a warlord. So, you know, this cloak smells like subordination, insubordination to me.
Yeah, yeah. So you know
Seems
that
like
it's on the ground next to you.
Yeah, seems like I want to reach for it
Hmm.
and I don't know, try to rip it.
Okay, go for it. Make an attack.
Yeah, I just need to find where is my
The NPC stat block should be down in tokens.
tokens.
Named NPCs. It should be
Okay, here it is. Here
General
it is.
Ileena.
Yeah, I have it. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I see what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just claw
Okay.
2 times at.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it both times, even with a disadvantage. Yeah. That takes it
24
down.
damage.
Yeah. It is still clinging together. It is very badly shredded, and the cloak is just laughing at you, and it's like, What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? What, are you gonna rip me? I'll just come back in the morning. We've been through this before."
Well then, I think that's I will just continue to do this till you learn your new master. And yeah, that's my turn
Okay.
for now.
The skeletons will go. Now the skeletons know nothing about this transformation. They are pretty simple constructs, so they are simply going to run out of the room and attempt to get the rest of you. So we get 5, nope, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he is going to attempt to whack you, Teotl, with his arm. That's a 9.
9 does not hit, unfortunately.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that's too far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. This guy is going to take one of his radii from his, not radii, I don't remember what they're called, in your lower leg. He's going to rip off one of his bones.
Ribs?
Radius and ulna.
Rib makes more sense. He's going to take off one of his ribs and he's going to whip it at you, Diana.
Oh.
Rib javelin.
with Rib Javelin.
No.
I'll just use the short bow statistics as he hurls this boomerang at you. That's a 5.
Oh, thank God.
It goes wide. That would have been really funny.
Just knocked out by a rib.
Yeah, so a rib goes flying past your face. Yeah, you can hear Ileena, very different voice, talking to herself inside the inky black bubble. And the skeletons are emerging.
Skeletons are emerging.
Okay. I'm gonna say to Preacher. I hope you can live with what you're going to do to her. And then I'm gonna say to Volk, we need to run. We'll meet Redmond up the other way. Follow me. Then I'm gonna dash 30 feet there with my bonus action.
Okay.
Becca is gonna just run up the stairs behind me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold my action to attack any of the skeletons that come close.
All right. This is good to know. I'm also going to do this real quick. Because she has finished what she was doing.
What was she doing?
She and Rory ducked into a side room. Because they had an inkling that her equipment was probably taken by Cyrus to fawn over. So Volk, you're up next.
All right. I'm gonna look at Redmond. Be like, "Good luck, buddy. I will hold concentration on this. At least an hour long, as long as I don't get damaged. Good luck." And then I'm going to dash.
Fuck me. All right. Okay.
Nice, nice.
I mean, you have like 100 hit points, so good luck.
I have 24 movement if I dash.
Yeah, I know.
Also,
I'm
he only
sorry.
has like
There's not really
50
much I can
because his max HP got half.
do. So 80. What is my movement speed?
That should be 30. So dashing, you'll get 60.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 40, and then 50, 60.
All right.
I'm on the next floor.
All right. So you are ascending the spiral staircase. Hall of Bones is going to continue its malevolent spawning. Finally!
Oh,
There we go.
no.
Big
Okay,
boy.
that's bad.
Does anyone hit boss music?
Yeah. You've beaten the first boss. How about the second one?
Second phase.
Second phase, but it's no longer Ileena.
Oh, come on, come on. Hey, there we go. Finally.
Fuck.
So none of you can see it, but you do. You hear the beginnings sounds of a Souls boss music.
Orchestra
they all
music
got
just
so
some,
quiet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rictavio, or Valdricton as he is sometimes known, is going to look up at you, and he is going to shake his head. He doesn't have his holy symbol, so he can't heal at present. But what he is going to do, I don't think you need... Do you need a holy symbol to cast cantrips?
No.
You'll need a holy symbol that has material components. So
That's
I think
right.
you could cast Healing Word. It's just verbal.
Verbal and somatic, yeah. Okay, in that case, he's going to cast a Cure Wounds on you.
Oh,
At... You know what?
I
He's
have
worried
max
about you.
HP.
Oh, you
I
do?
have max HP, yeah. Because my hit point maximum is halved, so I
Yeah.
have usually the
Oh,
half.
all right. So he's not going to waste that spell on you. What he's going to do
Yeah.
instead... This one requires material opponents, so he can't do that. How about Death Ward? Nope, no material components. So he's going to touch you, and he's going to cast Death Ward on you.
Nice.
So if you drop to 0 hit points, as a result of taking damage, you will instead drop to 1 hit point. So you have a bit of security.
Nice. Nice.
You're just literally 2 steps away from death, but
Yep.
At
Then
least
he
you
is going
can-
to say, if you're who I think you are, I bid you Good luck, Redmond. Get us out of here.
Yeah. That's not my whole force, just very slowly going down the hallway. 20 feet. I sure you don't want to just drop off and start walking alone.
Well, no, you're only half speed, not
No,
quarter.
I will
Yeah.
say, as you're holding him, you will see that he wasn't just damaged by the cold. It seems like he's been systematically worked over in a torturous way. So he's not going to
Nice.
be walking very quickly either.
Okay, it's just 2 cripples down the hallway.
But you can move a total of
Okay.
40 with your action.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely 40. That's a good shout. I will do 40 if that's okay.
Okay,
And,
you certainly can do that. I'm going to jump over here quickly to see what floor you're going to pop up in.
wait.
Yeah,
wait.
I know where you're going to pop up.
Yeah. And we're meeting on. Yeah, we're meeting upstairs.
If you're squeezing, it would be half speed though.
Yeah, so I'll be able to just get the entrance here.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's quarter again.
Yeah.
Okay, Preacher, you're up
sorry.
next.
Yes, I will.
I would try north, but you need to carry the skull.
I will get here, and then I will use my my symbol. Okay. I have
Okay.
4 charges. I need to see. I need to see if I can with the
The icon of Ravenloft, the desecrated
5
icon of
training-
Ravenloft.
5 charges for it. Well, then I will just attack.
Okay,
I'll get 1 attack on 1, and this 1 on top, 1 on bottom.
okay.
We're running. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do that. I'll just that's just 10 feet. Plus, I have a crap ton of HP, so I can
Yeah.
run.
Teotl hasn't really been hit yet.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
this is against the 1 on top. Okay.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
This is against the 1 on bottom.
Also hits. This one's still up.
And then I'll just go away.
Okay.
They can
And
take
you
turns
have
for TNT.
sentinels. You have sentinel though, or is that only mobile?
That's only mobile. Sentinel is about doing attacks, not preventing them.
Gotcha. Because if they try to run away, you would stop them if you hit them with your reaction. So,
Bonk.
21 and a 17, I believe both hit.
Both hit, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one receives 20 damage,
Okay.
total damage,
Very dead.
Oh.
Very dead.
and then I take 4 damage because
Okay.
those were exactly my last 4.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, and then you run away.
Yeah, I
Ireena.
run away.
Ilena's coming to join us, right? We're not just resurrecting her and just leaving her to die.
I will
right?
leave that up to Beaky. Ireena is up next.
We don't know that she's been resurrected.
This is true. Only Teotl
No,
knows at
I-
the moment.
I only told her. But I do want to say, as a player, as Matthew, as Ariadne speaking right now, you'll break my heart. You'll break my heart. Like I'm just out.
Yeah.
Oh.
We do have the safety card still, if it ever gets
Yeah,
too much.
exactly.
Thank you.
Matt, if you don't want me to do it, tell me. If you don't
Please.
want
Yeah.
Celina to come back.
I just don't let her die. You know what I mean? Again.
Okay,
Obviously.
no.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
thinking I would break your heart if she came back. No.
No. You'd break my heart if you just resurrect her in a zombie werewolf and then just leave her to die again. Like 3 times is way too much for Ilena. For me.
Folks, love us.
So, you guys are all running away on your different paths. Ireena and Rory are going to emerge from Cyrus's room at this point. Rory is carrying a bundle full of loot that she stole from Cyrus's possessions, and Ireena has her equipment back, so she's fully decked out. She will emerge from the room, and seeing all that's going on, I'm going to look at her stat sheet real quick and see what she could do. Well, first of all, she has St. Markovius Thighbone back, which is very nice.
Nice. Yay for thighs.
The thigh bone. Yeah. She's going to... She knows about the long rest thing. So I think... No, she's not going to waste that. She wants to... I think she and Rory are going to begin blocking the door. So on Ileena's turn, I will say it's up to you, Habiki, whether you want her to join the party right now or whether you want Rory and Ireena to successfully block the door.
Yeah, I would try to join the party, to be honest.
Okay. Do you bring the cloak
Or
with
at
you?
least... no, I'll leave it there.
Okay.
How long do I need to unattune to from a magic item?
Yeah.
It's short rest?
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah, short rest. Yeah, I'll shapeshift back into Ireena's body.
Okay. The hybrid body or
The basic body.
the basic
Like-
body? Oh, you already were the
Yeah.
basic body. She didn't transform back into her hybrid self
Oh, okay.
because the moonbeam detransformed her.
Oh yeah, then I will
So zombie Ileena races between Ireena and Rory, who are just like, "What the fuck?" Do you say anything to them?
nah. I'll leave explanations for later.
So they will just watch you pass. They will give each other a shocked look, and then they will hastily slam the doors shut and start wedging bits of old adventuring equipment in the door handles to keep it shut. So, you have defeated the Hall of Bones. Well done.
Oof, ouch, my
but,
bones.
Oh, my bones.
Oof, my bones. So I will bring us
no.
back to the chapel map.
We need to get the fuck out because Redmond is in no shape to fight.
We can take a short rest that counts as a long run.
Yes, but he also has four
Exhaustion stats.
levels of exhaustion left,
He'll go to
even after getting one removed.
Oh wait, he's at 5.
No, he only has 4.
He only has 4, so he'll go to 3.
I
Yeah.
just want to say, gang, Redmond will, if we meet up, Redmond will say, I'm
Um,
good to go. I'm fine.
No, you're not. You're
Going
not
back
good
in,
to go.
coach.
You're
Going
not
back
good
in.
to go.
No, I just need a little rest, and then we're good. At this point, is Ilena back?
Yeah, I will say you through your various ways, you make your way back to the chapel, and yeah, those of you who head up the spiral staircase, you can pass back through the grand entry. The wormlings are still dead on the ground, and the gargoyles are broken to pieces. You aren't accosted at all. You pass back through the Hall of Heroes, and the faces watch you as you pass by. But yes, you can all meet back up in
That's
the
still
chapel.
creepy as shit.
It is.
I literally have no words. I'm so sorry. I literally have no words.
Me neither.
I think Vasilka will probably hug you, and just like pat your head, and she's mumbling words in a tone that sounds like the comforting tone you use, but they're not words. It's like baby speak. She's like, baba
Oh.
baba daba do 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 baba da.
I mean, you are also still a giant ape, unless you want me to remove that.
I'll remove it if that's okay. I'll be.
Okay.
at
Yeah, no, I
11
drop
HP.
concentration.
I mean, no, thank you, Silka. Thank you. I'm fine. Thanks to you, of course.
Oh,
Wait,
no, what?
Ilena's not here?
Yeah, after a bit, Celina will somehow sneak into the chapel and just.
You can
Doors creaking open.
you can turn off the blessing of Delben as you choose. So you choose whether to
Oh.
activate it.
I will activate the thing.
Oh, you do? That will cause everybody in the room to have to make con saves.
Oh,
Oh wait.
You don't want to do that. The breath of Delben is the cold aura that exudes from Channel
Ah, no. I was thinking it was the Ravenloft thing.
No. No, the breath of Delben is the boon you got from the Dark Powers
Oh.
when you chose to serve Strahd.
Yeah, no, I'm not using that. No, I'm turning that off, of course. I'll just sit there and well, hello everyone.
Ilena?
That was how it was called. Yes.
Welcome
It-
back, I suppose.
it's you. It's really you.
Last time I checked.
Oh, that nonchalant attitude. Those cold, cold eyes. It really is you. I am so happy to see you.
Her eyes are still blue, by the way.
Oh, I missed you. I missed you so dearly. And I'll go in for a hug.
You will accept it.
Yeah, she is cold as the grave. There's no heat in her whatsoever.
Can I go over and Dan will go over and touch her cheek where the flesh is kind of like frozen and sort of decaying. Is it still like that or
Yeah, she's still very
Yeah.
much a zombie, but a zombie with no heat whatsoever.
yeah? I'll just say, how does it feel?
Pretty shitty. But I guess it's better than leaving my body to do what it was doing before.
You saved us, Ireena.
I didn't really. I just tried to fix what Strahd did with my body. That's it.
And you did. And you did. Oh, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you.
We need to get out of here. We don't have much time for any of this. But
Uh,
whilst we rest, you know, in case we have another funeral, Ireena, could you tell us some things about 10 Towns?
Out?
And,
What? About 10 towns?
10 Towns? That's where you're from, right? Sorry, I didn't get
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Please do. Please do.
Well, it's, yeah, it's not the best place, if I should say so. But, you learn to love it when you live in it your whole life. It's, you know, lots of, merchant towns and merchants who like their money and like to amass it. Damn you capitalists. And it's cold, but it's a good type of cold.
Do you have anywhere to go back to after we're done with all of this?
Well, I certainly could. I don't know even in what shape my family is still, but I think I still have a place in Icewind Dale.
Good to know.
Yes. How about yourself, Diana? Do you have anywhere to stay?
No, I was thinking that when we're done, I might see if I could get a cabin outside of Waterdeep and live there, maybe.
Yeah? Hey, maybe we could all live together. That'd be nice.
that was our plan, Ireena says, and Rory blushes. She says, if we get out of here, we were going to have a little farm right outside of Waterdeep. Rory's told me all about it. Sounds like a wonderful place.
I could be that friend who sometimes comes by, occasionally with strange gifts and lots of stories, and we could all, tell each other the tales of what we've been up to and have drinks and tea, and there'll be laughter and there'll be dancing. Seeing you, Ilena, makes me yearn for such times.
They certainly could be nice, yes.
So that's a promise then.
I guess so. We still haven't made it out of here.
Yes, and as touching as all of this is, I'm afraid there is still the insurmountable task of defeating a vampire god.
Near insurmountable, but I think we've nearly cracked it.
Yes, the Heart of Sorrows. You know of it.
Yes, I said to you.
Yes, that was our next goal, I suppose.
I had a
So that's
plan.
for another day now.
I had a
What
plan.
was your plan?
Yes,
Before I was
think
caught.
it might be a plan for another day.
You may leave. My task here is still my task. Strahd built this place to be a fortress to withstand the armies. When he built these lands, they were still under attack by elves and other humans and orcs and goblins. All sorts. Giants. This place was built to withstand the assault of armies, dragons even. We could use these defenses, turn them on the castle itself, turn them on the fortress, destroy it. If we break that divine anchor, he will be so much weaker. His hold will be so much less over this land. I was caught
We need to
trying to break into Rahadin's laboratory, the Chamberlain's laboratory, on the upper floors. He has explosives there. We could create some sort of projectile. If we hijack the ballistas and use this explosive, we could destroy the tower and never even have to get close to that little witch in that
it's a
construct.
idea. I like it.
Sounds like a good plan, but well, Redmond is practically a husk and not much better. We're gonna need a few days to recover, so will you probably.
What kind
we
of talk is
taking our
that?
short rest with the thingy on the
Yes,
tap?
this
Yeah,
is
yeah, this is the
thing
conversation.
As we do this conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Von Richmond will say, "What kind of talk is that? What kind of heroes are you? To walk away when you're
Cautious
hurt?"
ones.
Ones who want to
The
stay
type.
alive.
The type that don't wanna die in vain.
Well, that is
But you do make
commendable.
a good point.
Victory
How
demands
far away?
bravery.
How far away is this lab?
The lab is on the 4th floor. It is about 200 feet up from us. I scaled the outside of the tower and I was caught by one of his brides, the tall one, Ludmilla, I believe.
No, I think she's the one we killed, isn't she?
This is excellent
but she would
news.
have reformed by now.
It's impermanent, but it's something at least.
How long ago did you kill her?
Less than
hours
an
at
hour,
this
2 hours.
We may still have time. We could scale the outside of the tower. We could go through the tower itself. It seems like you haven't been doing
Well,
a
we
sufficient job destroying Strahd's minions here.
Oh, we have the blueprints.
Excellent. There's
So
a chance.
which tower is it? And I'm gonna
I don't need much rest.
steal the
myself.
blueprints from whoever has it and lay it out on the ground.
They're in Rory's head. They're not actual physical blueprints. Leaf had a copy of the blueprints in his library, but yeah, he didn't let you take it with him. Von Richten will simply say, the lot of you have done tremendous work, but the task is not over yet. We need to destroy the heart. We need to destroy Strahd. We need to free this land and its people. And we need to get out of here. There's only so much time. We do not have time to recover and come back when we are at our best.
Suppose you're right.
We have other
to-
things we have to do. We have to return the skull points at the skull to Argavosthold before we can that'll weaken Strahd. We need to return the
won't.
skull.
It would weaken Strahd, it will give us aid in the form of
boon.
the paladins. But I think Van Richten, what he's saying is right. We're heroes, correct? We need to be
Heroes
the
don't rush in stupidly.
Oh, what were you
We
going to
need to be
say?
the rock that all of Barovia lean on.
Precisely. Diana, you got it in one. A hero. A hero is a person who does what needs to be done, whether it's good, whether it's bad, no matter the cost. A hero does what needs to be done for the weak, for their sake.
Diana, as much as I want to agree with you, I have to agree with Volk here. Even if we are heroes in the shape that you and Redmond are right now, it would be, as I talk as a strategist, it would be highly unwise to try and storm any important part of the castle. We can just end up dead and
My
lose
spellcasting is working.
most of the. No, it's this is Ilena talking.
Oh, the Celina, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, it's hard.
Too many characters, too many PCs.
Too
Too
many
many
yeah.
characters. Yeah. Maybe some character stats would be good actually now. Sorry, go on. Oh yeah.
No, you were talking. Sean.
I'm going to like. I'm gonna get close and put my hands on your arm. Say, I don't know if you saw this, but I used a scroll that can bring someone back from the dead on my dock. Let me make up for that.
It's no big deal. Somehow I got returned anyways. So, you know, it's good that you did something for somebody you care about.
We can't count on miracles.
We don't need miracles if we're careful.
That miracles are the thing that have got us so far, but we can't. If we come back later, Strahd's just going to be prepared. He wasn't this time. He let us in willingly. That was the only reason. It's been so easy.
We can spend a little more time here and destroy the heart, but we have to go to the Hagen Fosthole.
Yes. We stay here and destroy the heart.
Okay,
that's all I want.
We do our gunpowder plot. And if the gunpowder plot doesn't work, then we call our losses and we run away.
That's fine. That's fine. That's all that me and Bunrickson are suggesting.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I just don't think we should try to fight. I thought you were arguing that we should like confront Strahd here and now, and I'm like, no, that's not a good idea. We're way too broken for that right now.
Of course not.
But no, we do our gunpowder plot, and my voice just cracked. No, we do our gunpowder plot, and if it succeeds, it succeeds. That's wonderful. If it fails, we run away. We run away either way.
I agree.
Okay. I mean, once we've done our long rest, I can polymorph somebody and myself into giant flying thingies and carry us away on the wind.
Yeah, we can blow up the tower, get back to Valaki within the day, hopefully.
Precisely.
Oh my goodness, Murphy! Ow!
Are you okay, Riley?
My ankle. he just very suddenly attacked my ankle.
Cats.
Okay.
I love you, Murphy, but please
Short long
spare
rest.
me.
Yeah. Short, long rest.
Yeah, short, long rest.
Okay, so
Does that heal my exhaustion by one?
It gets one.
yeah,
But
you lose one level of exhaustion.
One.
All right. So for the sake of going forward, what is going to be our approach? You know that the southern tower, so the lower one on the map here, There's the central column that goes all the way up to the top, but branching off of that, there's rooms built around that, up the majority of the tower. So you could travel up the rooms through the castle to Rahadin's laboratory on the 4th level, some 200 feet up. Or you could go around the outside and try to find a window to get in that way. Beyond that,
We're less exposed going inside.
yeah, I will say that Von Richten isn't going to be much help to you. I won't go into the details, but he's thoroughly crippled. He has like 10% or 10-foot movement speed at the moment, and he will continue to do so until he has like greater restoration or a lot of time to heal. Also, for the sake of play, we'll have each person play one PC in combat because it's going to get real crowded otherwise.
We could have them stay back, help out Van Richten, maybe keep him
Sure.
safe.
So in that case, who's going to stay behind and protect Von Richten?
I'd say that Preacher.
Yeah?
Preacher can stay. Yeah, Preacher
Okay.
can stay.
Okay. And I would imagine that Rory would also probably stay because Mia's not with us. I think Ireena's going to
Celina.
want to come with. Yeah, Celina too. Ireena's going to want to come with because she can help. She's also relatively fresh.
Yeah.
And yeah, Vasilka. Are you going to leave Vasilka behind, or is Vasilka going to come with?
I don't want Vasilka to come to any harm, so
Okay.
probably leave behind.
Okay.
And Echo is gonna stay behind as well.
Okay.
They've got their whole adventuring party there.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
more people staying behind than going.
Wait.
Yeah.
The original party is going forward. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's go.
The original party, but Rory instead
Minus
of,
Rory, yeah.
Ireena.
Minus
Yeah.
Or
Rory,
sorry,
but
Ireena
Rory-
instead of Rory.
Irene instead of Rory.
Rory is here. She'll be here when Mia's here next week.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll
Yeah,
talk
exactly.
So Rory's coming with you. She's just sort of doing things in the meantime.
Yeah, she's in
She's
in
just
not
holding
player
back.
with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally.
She's protecting herself from being harmed by not doing anything.
So Rory will share that from from Cyrus's room, in addition to Ireena's equipment, they found a bunch of garbage. They found a flask of water. They found a turnip. They found a pouch of spices. Actually, I'm just gonna copy and paste this totally not randomly generated loot that I looked up.
Oh, and we all attuned to our items. So
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
my AC is now 9.
So this is the loot that Rory pulled. You get a potion of barkskin, a pair of candle clocks, a set of rune stones wrapped in a cloth, 10 silver pieces, and a pouch of spices, a bloodstained cloth, a compass, fragments of a shattered sword. Blah, 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 blah. Potion of barkskin is the useful thing in there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Potentially
bunch
useful.
of gold, silver, and
Oh.
copper, apparently.
Probably want Volk to have that potion.
Barkskin sounds like fun. I'm gonna respec my spells.
So I wasn't actually prepared for Ileena to come back, so I don't have anything for you, Abiki, regarding that. I imagine we would probably want to use the rules of the Returned in Von Richten's Guide to Ravenloft.
Sure. I'm all down for that.
Let's go.
Where is Von Richten's Guide? That is a 2020 book. Oh, sorry, 2021 book.
Oh. I found out because of all the new background stuff that Cass apparently has the Maid of Dread.
Ooh,
Pretty cool.
nice. Do. I want to go to next. There we go. Do you have a copy of the Von Richten's Guide PDF? I did share it.
I do have it on 5e tools, so
Okay.
let me just
Fantastic.
open. I can look at it. I can open it. Let me just go on 5e tools. 1 second.
Hmm.
So as for race, I sometimes there is this that also from Van Richten. There is the reborn.
Yeah, yeah. The Reborn is what I was thinking of, not the Returned.
Oh, okay. So is a race? Yeah, I do have that race on in under my hand. Wait, reborn. Here it is. So what's the thing? Oh, about the. Okay, so there is a thing called
I'm not finding it. The downside of not being prepped is I gotta read a bunch of rules.
Imagine reading rules.
Imagine knowing rules.
Well,
So
I gotta
the
pee,
Magic player.
and we are at a break time. So do we want
Yeah.
to take a break real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
I'm
sounds
totally
good.
fine with that, Gan. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And then
So
I
you
will
wanna show
look
it?
this up real quick.
Enjoy your pee.
I will probably enjoy my pee. Not
See you
too
later.
much.
Yeah.
What's this?
Ireena is back.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a very interesting spell. Polymorph 100% gonna keep, because that's extremely useful. Not a lot in the 3rd level spells that seems like it's super helpful. Maybe Elemental Weapon? Yeah, that sounds like fun. Sure, we'll go with that. So many of the useful spells are concentration, so I can't do 2 of them at once. Or rather, if I'm holding concentration on one spell, I can't cast another one.
Vin! 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 Hey! Vin! Baby! My baby. My baby. My baby boo. My baby boo baby. My little baby boo baby. My little baby boo baby. Hello baby. Oh, oh, oh. You got any boogers? Got the crumb. Some grass. Hello buddy. Hello buddy. I love you so much. 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 My little buddy. My beautiful little buddy. Well, I can't reach you now. So good job. You played yourself. Good kitty. There we go. So there we go. So for the spear, It is a +1 spear. And when you hit with a melee attack,
Yeah.
the target makes a DC 16 con save. On a fail, Ireena, or the wielder, gains temporary hit points
HP. Okay.
equal to the necrotic damage dealt. It is a +1 spear. It does 1d10 piercing plus 1d10 necrotic. And you would add your strength modifier.
Okay. Yeah, spear isn't the finesse weapon.
Oh, it is? Then it could be either.
Isn't. It isn't. No,
Oh,
no, it
okay.
is. I was just.
I
Where is
thought
it?
it was a strength weapon. Also, it has
Weird.
reach, so you would have 10 feet of distance.
So
10
no,
foot range.
It's versatile. It's versatile, but not finesse.
Okay. So that's a 1d8 or a 1d10, depending on how many hands you're using. And then if you throw it, so when thrown, the target makes a DC 16 con save, or are momentarily filled with frenzy. They must use a reaction to make a melee attack on an adjacent target
Spicy.
on a fail.
I like it.
The spear returns to the attuned wielder at the start of their next turn, comma, as a stream of blood. There we go. Boom. There you go. And I will show to players, show to everyone. Now you can see it in the magic items.
Yeah, I do.
There you go. So +1 to hit, +1 to damage. You do a d10 or d8 piercing plus a d10 necrotic. Well, the necrotic would only trigger if the con save has failed. I think
Okay.
for you.
Alright. Not bad.
There you
I like it. I like
Okay.
this weapon.
go.
must be-
And for
Sure.
your werewolf transformations, we'll say those are out of your control as of yet, until I come up with a way for that to work. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds completely fine.
Okay. So Ileena's back and terrifying and scary. How is everybody else doing?
Doing good. Surviving.
How we feeling?
After that long rest, doing pretty good. Yeah.
Doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Get your full heal back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone have any arrows that they could lend me?
I don't. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I'll
Ah,
pick up some silvered ones and for
yeah.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mia has all the loot in Rory's stuff. I don't know if she still does.
What? Are we talking about the loot?
Arrows, yeah. Astora's looking for arrows for Diana.
We have 10 trick crossbow bites, each of 3 types. I don't know what those 3 types are.
Yeah.
It's
And let's see, what have I got? I think I have some. I do not appear to have any. So those missed short bow attacks because I didn't actually have any bolts.
There you go. No arrows.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
Well, that's right, 'cause
it's a niche situation where I need
Yeah.
arrows.
You did find a bunch of crossbow bolts back in the death house, but those were crossbows because it was a
Yeah.
bunch of crossbows. If you want to switch over to a crossbow, I'm pretty sure Rory would still have a bunch of those.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Sentimental value.
Yeah.
Okay. What route are we going to take? The most direct route, Rory will tell you, is going to be the staircase you went down previously. If you head up that one, you're going to mostly get the way there. You're still going to have to do a bit of a maze through different rooms. You can also get there circuitously if you head up the stairs over here. Yeah. Do we want to take the south path or the north path?
Whichever road is most direct, I guess.
I think
Yeah,
the
I'd say-
north path, because
Mm.
otherwise we have to deal with the skeletons.
Rory and Ireena did block the door to the Hall of Bones.
Yeah. Do we know if there's a way around?
Like, for the skeletons to get out?
Yeah. I mean, no, for us to, because the only routes we saw were the ones that went up, and I don't know where those went out actually, because now that those stairs that I thought that they came out of actually go up and not down.
Mhm.
So we can go that way, I suppose. I don't know where those stairs would lead.
Yeah.
Oh, you're correct. I'm sorry. The stairs to the north here, they go down to the basement. They don't actually go upward from there, I don't think. Goddamn, this map is confusing. No, they do go up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
thought
only
they
go
went.
up.
Yeah, they go up to the
I
balcony.
thought they went down, and I thought if we went up the stairs at the back of the room we were just in, it would bring us up there. But I was misremembering. So.
Well, those stairs, they do go down and go up. So this set of stairs comes up from the basement you're in, the largest of Illoman, and they continue up to the
Yeah,
balcony
yeah.
at the top of the chapel.
Okay.
Mm.
Let's just take the most direct route.
All right.
Yeah. I think that's this one.
I'm looking ahead to the other maps to see. Okay. Either way is going to get you most of the way there. So the question is, do you want to see Leaf again? Or do you want to avoid Leaf?
I think we avoid Leaf.
Sounds like a plan. So the north stair it is.
Okay. that sounds
Okay.
good.
So way over here. You are going to emerge from the stairs.
On the fourth level?
Should we drag it over?
Did I not drag you over?
Should we drag our tokens over, sorry?
Oh, you can, if you like, yes. You have been up to this balcony before? Hey, tiny Lena. Still not fixed.
Ilena. I also should send you the old Elite, like the true Ilena token.
But you're a zombie now.
Mhm.
Still true, Ilena, to be honest.
She was always
It's
undead.
her. Yeah. She was just dead inside, you know.
Yeah, so up here, you can see the balcony that you visited earlier with the two zombies who were looking over the chapel. The zombies are still dead there. Beyond that, we go to area 27. So through the doors of the balcony, you enter an area called the King's Hall, a 20-foot high hallway that has a dark vaulted ceiling draped with cobwebs. A low moan seems to travel the length of the corridor as it rises and falls, intoning sadness and despair. Almost enough to make you think that Teotl is with you.
The only upward staircase I can see goes through Leaf's room.
No, it's
To
here
get to it.
at the balcony. Yeah.
That looks like it's only a downward staircase.
Well, I mean, from here, this is the top of the stairway.
Yeah.
You're on the second floor of the fortress right now. You came up from the first floor to the second floor.
Is there another stairway going up from here?
Yeah, you're going to have to go in further.
Okay.
That'll be this stairway over here. Unless,
Well, this one just
I
keeps going
believe-
up. We should have gone up this one.
you're right. That one does continue up to the further levels.
Yeah, that would have been more reasonable. We should have gone up that one.
Yeah, okay, you could circle back around. I'm sorry.
If we know what's going on, we would have chosen the staircase.
That's
where
right,
we
that's
don't
right,
have
that's
to
right,
go
that's right, that's
through
right.
other
That's
places
that's my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
It's a maze. So if you follow the stairs all the way up, you get to this area, which is halfway up the tower. This is K47.
The staircase is red over
Yeah.
here. That's so spooky.
Okay, so
love
you come to a dark landing 10 feet wide and 20 feet long. A cold draft of wind rushes down the spiral staircase at the north end of the east wall and whistles mournfully through the room before streaming down the stairs to the south. An ornate square rug covers the floor to the south. Set into the west wall is an inbound wooden door with a wooden trapdoor set into the floor in front of it. Hanging on the north wall above the trapdoor is a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a serene yet penetrating gaze. So,
Do we
you
recognize
can emerge. It is Strahd von Zarevich. I will put this picture in the overhead because I have a picture of it.
Very Georgian.
Hmm.
Just
So this
We've
is
got
Strahd
tiny eye.
in his youth, back when he conquered this place the first time.
oh, he looks so healthy.
As
like
you
he
enter
has-
the room, so Volk, since you were the one who approached it first, also I interrupted you, Sora. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying. No, I wasn't saying anything important.
Everything you say is important to Sora.
Thank you, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw. Volk.
Mm. Oh, lovely.
Oh shit.
You're fine. So the portrait of Strahd in the picture makes eye contact with you and says, "You should attack your friends."
I don't think so.
You
Do we all-
you can all roll initiative if
do-
you want at this point.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think.
Since
are there
since
any
it might be relevant.
objects? Yeah. Trying to think of the. I want to lift up the. I want to pick up the rug, and just throw it over the painting.
Sure. Give me 1 second. We'll roll initiatives first, and then I will let you do this.
Could I have put the hood of my cloak up,
Yeah.
kind as we went upstairs.
Yeah, I will just assume that you always are, because you're a sneaky elf.
Right.
Doing,
Sneaky elf.
doing sneaky things.
Wow. You assume just because she's an elf, she's sneaky.
Well, she's also a ranger.
She's a sneaky ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Doing sneaky things.
Also, it's the world that's racist. I'm just telling it as it is.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Okay. It is literally. Wait.
Dude.
The elves didn't call it a cloak of elven kind, did they? That was just a race.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not even a real elven cloak. It's sold to humans who visit the old elven ruins.
It's like a Native American headdress that some
Yeah,
humans
exactly.
made as a fight.
Exactly.
They made it at Walgreens.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So descending order. Beauty, 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 beauty. So the portrait of Strahd looks at you and tells you to attack your friends. Volk nonchalantly shrugs it off, and the portrait grimaces at you. Redmond, you're up first. Volk is turning to bend down and grab the rug beneath their feet.
And also to the rest of the group, don't look at the picture. Look away. Yeah. It does a magic thing. React to that as you will.
How would Redmond like to react? Oh no, is Matt dead?
That is dead.
I will talk really loud. Okay.
Hey, there we go. You're back.
I was just I was here just voice activation. So.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
So what you're looking at, there is a landing here. There's a large rug on the ground, and there's a large portrait of Strahd. The portrait of Strahd is animate and has begun casting spells at you.
I'm not gonna lie, gang. I know we want to kind of like cover it, but like maybe we just stab it. Okay, I will stab it.
Okay, you take out your sword, your avenging sword.
Actually, I thought of a better idea. Because it needs to cast spells, it needs its mouth, right? So if I just cover its mouth, then I'm gonna do exactly that.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
Stab the portrait through the mouth.
no, because then it can still speak. I'm gonna
No,
go.
if you cut out its mouth.
No, but if I'm gonna go to the portrait.
okay,
Cover its mouth with hands.
okay. The portrait is going to laugh at you and say, "What do you think you're doing? I'm a painting."
Shit. That's it. No, I turn on, so that's my action.
That works.
Oh,
You attempt to mute the painting,
I thought
but
it
it continues to move magically behind your hand, unaffected. General Ireena, you're up next.
Yes, I am up next. I will move to the painting and
Okay.
Can I? Yeah. So we've tried with the rock, right? Or not yet?
Not yet. Volk was just reaching down to grab it.
All right. Then I will. So is the figure trying to move? Like, is the figure actually moving?
Yes. The portrait that's in Harry Potter is the best metaphor I can think of.
Okay.
It's a living painting.
Then I will just take. I'll just take the help action if Volk needs any help.
Okay. So you will put your hands on the rug and get ready to help Volk fling it.
Let's go.
Yep.
Sounds good. The portrait goes next.
She's a mini person.
Mhm.
A mini token.
Many times.
I will fix that in a second.
You fix that?
Mini token. Mini token. I'm on the wrong layer. Boom. Okay. So you are there. What the portrait is going to do, it is going to cast
Spellcasting painting.
Mm-hmm.
Spellcasting painting indeed.
Wow, telekinesis is a complicated spell.
It really is. It's powerful.
Yeah, I think what it's going to do, it is going to use one of its castings of telekinesis. It is going to target... Ireena would be here too. I didn't roll initiative for her. I think the portrait is going to target Volk. I don't think it really likes Volk. So it is going to attempt to throw you. So I need you to make a save. This is going to be a strength check. And the save is 12. So if you can beat a 12 save, yeah, you're fine. The portrait grimaces at you and says,
Volk feels the like telekinetic tug and just kind of frowns.
yeah, it will grimace at you and say,
No, I don't think so.
"What are you made of?"
Tougher stuff than you.
At which point,
Nice.
Ireena is going to chuckle and she is going to head up to into the room. She can't get to the portrait per se. Does she have any ranged attacks? She has a dagger. She would have picked up a dagger with the rest of her equipment. So she is going to make an attack with her dagger. So we'll just use this for the to hit, and it'll be a d4 plus 2. She's going to throw a dagger at the portrait.
She could stand on the stairs.
Ooh.
That works too.
That's true. Yeah, that's what she'll do. She'll slip through and stab it with her rapier. So she'll slip by you, Redmond. She will stab around you with a rapier, doing 6 piercing on the painting. Where she stabs it, a gout of blood begins gushing out, and it splashes right onto you, Redmond. And Ireena's going to say, "Oh, sorry, so sorry."
It's okay. It's okay. It's alright.
That's horrible, and I hate that.
So Diana, you're up next. Redmond is being covered, gusher-like, in blood.
Yeah, I suppose I can't just get into Redmond's space and hit it and then get out, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You could squeeze, but it's too it's a bit too tight. You can get through there. You can't
Yeah.
attack while you're in there.
Okay. Why don't we just take the painting off the wall and then lay it flat on the floor? And I'm just gonna say that to. Sorry, go on.
The Strahd in the painting is going to say, "No, don't do that. You will only make me more powerful."
Of course, you notoriously tell the truth, especially the real version of you.
Precisely. You know how powerful I am.
Can we take this guy home? I like him.
Yeah,
We should leave now, before I release my true powers upon you and destroy you all. Until now, I have been but toying with you.
Oh,
Oh, I love him.
Is that all your...
It's expressly funnier because he's not that powerful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Let's just lay flats on the ground and be done with them.
Okay.
Maybe when we leave here, we can take him with us. If he'll agree to behave, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. So Volk, you have reached down and you continue with your action to grab this rug. However, the rug is animate, and its turn is now.
Oh,
So
oh no.
Oh no.
time is now, old man.
The time is now, old
Oh.
man. So the rug, which you have conveniently placed yourself in perfect grabbing distance, is going to attempt to grab you. I'm still on public, or I'm still on GM.
I wonder if the rug can be grappled. I wonder.
All right, I think a 24 will hit your AC.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right, the rug wraps itself around you. You are pulled into its embrace. Why can't I put it to the back? Maybe I'll put Volk to the front. Nope.
What if I
That's
turn
weird.
into
Weird.
something big? Ah, 0 bludgeoning. Lovely, no damage.
There we
do I
go.
still have my actions?
Yeah. It is your turn next. So you are going to take 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage at the start of your turn. So r slash. Okay. So the rug. Oh, wrong one. Every time. So the rug is wrapping itself around you tightly and trying to hold you and pin you down and just squeeze the life out of you. You take 10 bludgeoning damage at the start of your turn. But now you are free to act. You can use an action to try to break free. You can use an action to try to attack it with disadvantage. Keep in mind you are suffocated, so you cannot cast spells that require sight or verbal components.
Lovely. Okay, let me just get my 10 damage.
Somatic components would also probably be out the window as well, since your hands are all tied up.
Yeah, so that's most of my spells. Luckily, I don't depend on spells. So I'm going to wild shape. And I don't care that I'm in a corridor that's too small for it. Because big creatures are fun. And let me just.
Well, are you a large or a
And
huge
also
creature?
I could squeeze. Let me just. Look at something. I didn't know I was gonna have to do this, so I wasn't planning on wild shaping. So I didn't have a plan for which one I was gonna use. I'll just quickly look up my CR2 creatures. Something with, I think, slashing damage would be a good idea. What has slashing damage? Does it? That's large.
If you do manage to turn into a huge creature, the grapple will be broken.
Yeah, exactly. I just gotta find one.
It would need to be gargantuan, wouldn't it? Because it's so large.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
I'm just looking for slashing damage, because I think that
Gotcha.
that's... that's bludgeoning damage. Saber-toothed tiger. I think I'll go with a saber-toothed tiger. It's large.
Okay.
So, Volk kind of growls and roars, and just, like, expands within the grip of the rug.
You hear muffled, but muffled.
And then with my claws, I attack.
Yeah. I don't think there's disadvantage if you're grappled.
It is disadvantage because they're restrained. But...
That's right. Thank you. So disadvantage on these attacks.
All right. +6 to hit, so 2d20. The lower of the two is a 6. +6 is 12.
And you have disadvantage on dex saving throws. A 12 should hit the rug of smothering. It does.
Yay! This is my claw. So 2d6 plus 5 slashing damage. 2d6. That is 10 slashing
All right,
damage
10 slashing.
to the rug.
Yeah, you get a good slash through it. Those of you who are in the room, you can see this tiger paw suddenly pass through and rake itself through the rug, but muffled. Redmond, you're up next.
There we go. So my amazing plan doesn't work, so I will.
The portrait will laugh at you and say, "Ha ha ha! You've fallen for my trap. All of you will quiver and kneel before me." The painting of Strahd von Zervich, Prince, Count. I am the ancient. I am the land.
Oh, I fucking love this. I'm gonna go and stab this rug.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab this rug real hard.
Yeah, go for it.
Go. It's the one on the left. One left.
God damn, that'll hit.
There we
Do you
go.
want to smite it?
Nah, I won't smite.
Okay.
10.
Fun thing about Rug of Smothering, Volk takes half of each of these, and the rug takes half of each of these.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Volk.
So with your guardian sword, you stab into the rug twice. There isn't much left of the rug afterwards, but Volk, you're going to take 11 points of slashing damage.
Oh, Volk, I'm so sorry. This did not turn out how I imagined. I am so sorry.
The rug takes the remaining 12.
You know what? It's fine. I have 12 temporary hit points because of my wild shape. So.
Oh no, the other 11. Yeah, the rug takes the other 11. So the rug is at about 3rd HP. It looks, if you were to guesstimate based on how it looks, it's about as third as hardy as it was when you first came into the room. So Ireena, you watch the rug wrap itself around the saber-tooth, what is now a saber-tooth tiger, and Redmond just went up and stabbed Volk through the rug. What would you like to do?
I'd like to stab once. No, I'll stab twice the portrait, I'd say.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
You just need to put him on the floor, and then he can't do anything. Presumably, you might be able to like float himself.
Oh, 26, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your first attack is enough to destroy the painting. You stab through it, and where you stabbed, the painting just gushes blood, and Strahd cries out and says, "No! You've defeated me. You have bested me, but I will return. I always come back." And then the painting suddenly freezes in place. And
I absolutely adore this encounter. It was just.
Ireena, you are covered in hot, sticky blood.
It's a shame. I enjoyed that pleasure strike.
Yeah.
This is the Pogs, bro.
So the portrait is done. It is unconscious. Ireena is going to go next. Ireena, who has her spells back because she took a long rest, is going to... She doesn't want to hurt you, Volk. So what she's going to do instead is she's going to hold back, and she's going to prepare a lay on hands for once you are out. Danny, you're up next.
If I were to cast Hunter's Mark on the rug, would the Hunter's Mark damage be shared?
No.
No? Okay. I will do that then.
It's only physical attacks that go through.
Okay.
Emotional attacks. The rug bears all in itself.
Okay, yeah, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the rug.
Okay.
And then I will do Hunter's Mark there. That's 1. Sorry, Volt. So 5 Hunter's Mark damage and 11 slashing.
So that is enough to kill the rug. And Volk, you take 5 slashing damage. But you have defeated this encounter.
Nice.
So as the rug collapses, Volk is revealed with a bunch of stab wounds you did not expect Volk to have. They sort of
I'm
shake themselves off.
sorry.
So how much
Kinda.
HP did you lose, Volk?
I lost a total of 14 from my regular max plus another 12 temp HP.
Okay. So you said 14 off your regular health?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
at 45 out of 50.
So Ireena will come over and she'll say, I'm so sorry, Volk. I'm so sorry. Here, let me have a look. And so she will lay on hands you and return that 14 to you.
Nice.
Aw. Thanks, Ireena. Volk remains as a tiger because it's fun like that.
So that's
Okay.
I think they kind of like push their head up against whoever's nearby in like an affectionate cat way.
all right.
They are a big cat now.
Oh.
big cat.
Big,
Shall we explore through her and she'll point to the
Is
door,
this
or do you?
Which floor is
do-
this?
This is not the floor you were looking for. Rory, who is with you but non-active, will tell you that the way is further up. This is the only stair up the tower.
Then
Let's keep going. It's not really worth exploring at this point. We might get a little money and more fights. I
The
think we
D&D
better.
player only wants to do everything,
I
but
do want to.
Yes.
Rory would
Yeah.
comment.
We can explore later after we've killed
I guess
Strahd.
I don't need to necessarily speak for Mia because I have a PC now. I have a
There we
PC
go.
again. Ireena will say, wasn't Celina looking for something in a treasure room? It's hidden
yeah.
somewhere.
Oh, yes, maybe we should definitely look through the
Yes.
place.
I will locate object later, because I still have that spell.
You would
prepared.
need to know, be familiar with the
Yeah.
object.
Well, I've been told what
Yeah.
it is. I count.
You can just do the nearest staff of power if you want to do the object.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's her
nearest,
robes actually,
boat,
because she has her staff.
the robe with the arch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, let's go through her and see if we can find whatever robe Celina was talking about.
All right. You open the door and you are met with the sight of a lounge, which I will reveal to you in the overhead. Cal's Ravenloft Lounge. So before you, thunder rumbles outside and a flash of lightning strikes through the very large windows. Heavy beams groan under the weight of the ceiling. 3 ornate lanterns hang by chains from these beams, each casting a dim glow. The curved west wall is fitted with 3 windows of leaded glass in a steel latticework. A bookcase sits on the east wall between 2 doors. Plush, oversized chairs and couches are placed around the room. The fabric has faded with age, and the patterns it depicts are nearly gone. Lounging on one couch is a handsome young man whose attire, while elegant, is worn and faded. And I will drop a picture of this man as well,
Okay.
if it's not already been dropped. It has already been dropped. Escher Belasco is sitting in this room. A ridiculously handsome young man with long curly blonde hair. He has a glass of wine in one hand, and he looks up at you as you come in from his chaise lounge, where he is sort of reclining backward, and he says, "Bonjour. What are you doing in the castle this time of night?"
Just oh, I'm so sorry. Ouching about.
Are you doing all right? You seem to have got a cough, my friend.
Oh, I'm actually fucking dying. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, please come in. I can be a hospitable host, even though you're unexpected. Please come in. Have some wine. Have some wine.
We couldn't possibly impose. We have a few other things to do, but hopefully that doesn't stop you from having a wonderful evening.
You would decline the hospitality of a nobleman?
It is not.
I'm only offering you a
it
drink.
is-
You have such a sad cough, my friend.
I'm
Please,
sorry,
come
I
and
think
drink
this is
with
caused
me.
Buy a drink in the area, but it's not. decline it. We can just do it some other time if that's okay with you.
We will reschedule. It is not a.
It's simply because we don't have any gifts, and how could we? Okay, this is some bullshit. How could we ever impose without such gifts to offer to such a fine individual like yourself?
But my friend, you have come into my room in the castle where I am simply lounging. You don't need a gift. This is a surprise. I'm the one offering gifts. The gift is your presence, your company.
Can I transfer my hunter's mark to him without like him noticing?
That's a great question. What
because
does the
it's not
description of the spell say?
It's not casting a spell. It says it's like as a bonus action I can transfer the mark to another target.
That sounds to me like something that wouldn't trigger his knowledge. So
Okay,
I will
I
allow
will
it.
do that then.
So you see the little skull and crossbones icon appear above his head in your ARG Drow vision.
He feels a shiver run up his spine,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know why.
Yeah.
The
So
moon
He
just
hears
shines
his
in
boss
his
music.
window.
speaking of the moon, he
He
will
hears what?
look out the window and he will gesture and he will say, "My friends, do you not see the beautiful landscape before us? Come and watch the rain with me for a bit. Whatever you're doing, I'm sure it can wait."
I would disagree. It's not the most sightly of places, Barovia.
Well, perhaps you are simply not looking at it the right way. Please, come. Have a
How
look.
would you look?
I could show you what I see.
Oh, I'm so terrified. I don't want to say no, but at the same time, we have other things to do.
Oh, please, my friends, I insist.
What
And,
is your name, sorry?
He's going to make a persuasion check. So I'm going to need you all to make saves here.
Mm-hmm. Everyone gets a +1.
I'm in the corridor.
Sorry.
I'm not listening to the
Everyone gets a +2. Sorry.
Wait, why is it +2? Oh, because Ireena.
Oh, also because I have more wisdom now.
Oh,
Ooh.
you have more wisdom?
Yeah, I have 14.
Wait.
Heck yeah.
When did
Is
that
it
happen?
charisma based?
I have no. I literally just checked my character sheet now.
But yeah.
Wait, is it charisma based or is it?
Yeah, it
wisdom?
is charisma based.
Okay, never mind. It's 1 still, gang. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was wisdom.
Still not very
What
charismatic.
save is it? What save
This is going to be a wisdom save to resist his persuasion.
His
That's
vampiric persuasion. I have advantage on these because he's undead. 14.
16.
How do you know he's undead? You're not wrong, but
The description says he was turned, Spencer.
I see. I see how it is. Oh no, I broke roll 20. I need to refresh. I accidentally double-clicked on the page and it made a pop-out that then disappeared. God damn it, roll 20. There we go. Chat's back. I don't want to dim the lights. God damn it.
Do we know what's... I just read the last line of his description. Do we know everything about that? We heard about him before, or is that meta knowledge?
Rory would have told you all about this from her insights into her other self.
Okay.
Yes, so saves. Okay, the persuasion did go off. It's only at 14. He rolled a 2. That is incredibly unlucky. So, Diana, you are persuaded by this handsome young gentleman. I don't know how Diana necessarily feels about handsome young men, but he will beckon to you and say, "Come, my friend, I will show you what I see. It is quite beautiful."
Wait, Diana. Diana is the one who gets.
Yeah, wait, yeah, Red got a 9.
I got a 9.
Oh, right. You got advantage
both
because
get
of. Yeah, you would both. I'm so sorry. I missed Redmond's 9. So the two of you.
So,
Yes.
Diana's is a 15.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, it would be a 15. Sorry,
Because of the
aura.
aura. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Diana,
the aura.
you're not persuaded by it. It's Redmond who's persuaded by it. Okay, so I'll say this to Redmond. So Matt, I'm not sure how Redmond feels about handsome young men who are perpetually have the body of a 17-year-old. But this very incredibly handsome young man who has an angelic face is gesturing to you, saying, "Come, I will show you what I see in this land. It is quite beautiful, I can assure you."
Well, I guess it would be rude to impose or we just kind of barged in on you here. Yeah, it would be proper manners to. Please do tell me what you see. What do you see?
Come. As you approach him, he will snake his hand over your shoulder and then play with the hair at the nape of your neck, and he will
I'm
say,
so uncomfortable with this. I mean, sorry, as a character.
As a character? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He will point down. He will say, "Look at all the beautiful lands down there, my handsome older man. Look at the beautiful landscape. You can see the rolling hills covered in the beautiful green trees. You can see the little villages dotted about. Do you not see them? The evergreens?
They look a bit brown.
I think it's time that we go.
Yes, I think that it is time we continue on our business.
He will flash you a dirty look and say, "Why would you interrupt your friend? We're just having a friendly conversation. We're just getting to know one another, aren't we?"
I do not see it that way. What is your name?
Escher Belasco, consort of the ruler of this castle.
Yes, our friend has told us about you. Where's your human plaything you've got to?
Human plaything? I'm afraid I don't know entirely what you're talking about.
Can I insight, see his eye?
Yeah, go for it.
That's an 18.
His deception is also going to be a +12, so I'll just roll this. That's a 16. Yeah, so he's lying. As you say it, his eyes twitch, and they look towards the other room in here. But he will look to you, Red, and he will make eye contact with you, and his beautiful enchanting eyes, and he will say, "Your friends are being very rude to me, and I have been nothing but gentle to you. Surely you don't need to travel with them anymore. You could stay here with me, and we could look out at the beautiful lands."
Oh.
Let's get a wisdom saving throw, Redmond.
Thank you. Son of a bitch!
All right.
Gang, slap me in the face.
So
we've experienced this before.
So this is one of his bardic abilities, called Words of Terror. It's an NPC version, so it's not quite the same. You are afraid of your friends. You think your friends are trying to take you away from this handsome young man who really is helping you reconnect with your youth. Honestly, he's reminding you of hope and freedom, and making you think thoughts that you've maybe never thought before. Just his face is just so gentle. And your friends, they've been doing nothing but trouble anyway. They've been causing nothing but trouble. Like, maybe you should just stay here for a while.
Well, I don't mind though. I do. It is, yeah. I see what you mean with the green. It's how the green kind of fades with the brown, and the brown fades with the green. I do quite like it. I'm so sorry, but I think this it is quite nice here. I must say. If you could just see the sights I see, you could really just take a chair and just look out for this for a long time.
You have such a beautiful heart, Redmond.
You're not thinking straight, and as I say that, can I open this door?
Yeah. He will turn to you and hiss at you as you open that door. And within, you see a guest room. A large bed sits in the center of this room with 4 corner posts supporting a black canopy trimmed with gold tassels. Several comfortable divans are placed about the room. There is a banded door on the west wall and a small unbanded door on the east wall. Lying in the center of the bed, as looking for all intents and purposes as a corpse, is a young girl of about 14. She is deathly pale. She's even got, you can see that there's makeup caked on her face to make her look even more pale. She's got very clear bite marks all over her neck and shoulders. And she's dressed in a frilly Victorian style gown, as if she's a doll, or perhaps somebody at a funeral. And she's got her hands clasped over her chest with a bouquet in it. And you see her eyes twitch as you open the door, but she tries very diligently to appear as a corpse.
I will just say to her, "You'll be safe soon," and then I'm going to turn on Escher and
Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
go and
can I
attack him.
can I
Sounds like initiative
while
rolls.
she's
Yeah.
while Diana is doing that, can I do a thing?
Yeah, what would you like your
So
thing to be?
I wanna exert Ilena's commanding authority by slamming my spear into the ground and calling Redmond to pretty much attention soldier. I wanna
Okay.
see if I can
That sounds good to
break
me.
him out of it.
Yeah.
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 A one.
Yeah. Matt, welcome to new Ireena. This is Commander Ilena.
Amanda, Lena, let's fucking go. Militant.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's Ilena that has accepted herself as a
She's gotten over her
As a
trauma
commander.
and fear
Natural
of command.
one on initiative.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Damn.
Zero initiative.
Damn.
Dude,
That's
that
fitting.
lands on initiative. Wow.
Ireena, I got to roll for Ireena as well. I didn't forget this time.
I swear
This
I've
is-
heard Gertruda before. Like, I've heard of that name before.
Yeah, we heard of it. I think from when
Way back in
Rory-
session 1.
maybe either then or Rory
Shit! I
did
promised.
something.
I promised her.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh.
her.
That's the daughter!
No.
That's the daughter.
It's the daughter!
Wait. Sorry, my
The
mom just came into
disappeared
the room.
girl.
What just happened?
So,
Girl that
okay,
disappeared.
okay. So, do you know Mad
Oh.
Mary, right? The mad lady who we encountered in like session 3. I
Session
think, or
1.
2? Session 1.
Yeah.
Maybe it was session
And
3.
she was like, yeah, and she was like, my daughter's gone missing. Could you please help? And nobody would help because she's mad, right? Mad Mary, and everyone hated her, right?
Yeah.
But we were like, no,
Yeah.
we're gonna help. We're gonna help. And we were just comforting.
Yeah.
And
She believed her daughter was a slut who got taken away by agents of the devil to
Yeah.
do
Oh,
slutty
pretty
things.
God. And that's her?
yeah, that's her. That's
Her name was Gertruda. No.
Yeah. Hit.
A year later.
A year later.
A literal year.
I guess we have to rescue the girl.
Okay, so
I think we were gonna
the
rescue
command will
her.
go off before the initiative tracker starts. So with this command, I'm going to say the words of terror they're going to be contesting each other. So I'll allow you to make the wisdom saving throw again, Redmond, as to see
Please.
if this command kicks off.
I failed all my saving throws. Please, just one. Let's go.
You did it! You did it!
Let's go.
So you realize what's happened. You realize you've been persuaded magically. And as Diana opens the door, Asher turns to hiss at her. And you can look up and you can see the little girl with bite marks all over her neck on the bed. And yeah, the spell is broken. And you look at this very seductive young man in a different light.
How dare you, you little...
Yeah, Diana, you get the first move, but Redmond is about to cuss him out.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
cuss him out, but I just
Man.
turned to dad disappointment.
I finally rolled well on my initiative, but everybody else rolled so much better than I
Yeah.
am that I'm about in the same spot I was last time.
Yeah, so I can tell Gertrude is awake, and I just said to her, "You'll be safe soon," and then I'm
Mhm.
going to fucking gut this guy like a fish.
All right, go for it.
First is Dread Ambush Hunter's Back and Greater
Yeah.
Favored Enemy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh. Well, he is going to draw a rapier from his side, and he is going to
No.
riposte this. Oh, never
it's
mind.
a miss.
No, it's only if he's
That's a
missed.
different function.
Only
It's
if
only
he
if he
misses.
misses. He's going to take all of this.
That was a natural
Yeah,
20.
so
I'm sorry, I
that's
misread.
25 damage for the first
Holy cow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that with Hunter's
attack.
Mark?
Yes, that is with Hunter's Mark. I got the rolls and the hunters and dread ambush weren't the best, but yeah, 2 nat ones for
Yeah,
the
you stab into him.
damage. And then the 3 normal attacks.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that second one he's going to riposte.
Okay.
So yeah, so he's going to get a counterattack on your second attack, but I will do the damage first. That's going to be a 20 and a 17.
Yeah. What? 20. Yeah. Sorry, I think we talked about the. Yeah, 20 and a 17.
Okay. Then he's going to get his melee attack off. Never mind.
That misses.
It misses.
Yeah, hunters. I stopped pairing hunter's mark because like using a bonus action didn't seem worth it. But if I can get it before combat, pretty nice. That is the end of my turn then. I'm gonna stay within range to try and stop him getting the good ridder. Actually, no. I'll move away and just block the door fully.
Okay. You can move and block the door fully. Ireena will go next. So what Ireena is going to do is she is going to come into the room and she is going to stare daggers at Escher and she's going to say, "Be gone, you wicked, wicked undead." And she is going to cast Turn the Faceless with her Faithless with her channel divinity.
Bog.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw or be turned. So yeah, she comes into the room and says, "Be gone, you wicked undead."
Turn the Faceless is one of the
It's a
cheats
19.
from Slenderman.
Unfortunate, he succeeded.
Unfortunate.
He just looks at her and he says, "Oh, well, if it isn't my dear beloved Strahd's precious little princess." She just sneers back. Ileena's next.
Okay. So you said the spear had reach, right?
Yeah, you have reach with the spear.
Okay, so I'll move there.
Mhm.
And I'll proceed to stab the guy.
All right.
Twice. So
That's a miss. That one's a hit. All right.
So that's 13. Let me just how much HP do I have? 127. Plus
Probably
an
has
additional
some thought. Right?
And then a con save.
7 plus an additional 13. No, yeah, must make.
That's a
con save.
fail.
Yeah, we gained.
So he has resistance to this, so he's only going to take 6
6.
necrotic damage. So you gain 6 temp HP.
Okay. And then I will command to Red to fight. Fight Red.
Get out of the way so that I have space.
Redmond, you can make an attack.
I will exactly do that.
Okay.
Break his face.
Yeah.
That's a miss, unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Well, he is going to look at you, Redmond, and he's going to say, "You'd hurt a little old me."
Oh.
So what he is going to do... Oh, he had Psychic Blades. He could have added damage to that attack on you, Diana. Oops. This is what I get for not reading ahead.
He missed though, so.
Mm-hmm. So what he is going to say... Oh, he did, so it doesn't matter. What is he going to say? Actually, I think his best bet is still going to just be to attack. So he is going to... He doesn't think he's going to get much of a shot at getting to you through your thick armor. But he is going to skirt around you to Ileena, who is unarmored at the moment.
Oh no.
So he is going to stab at you first with his rapier. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit, and as a reaction, Dalton Spoon.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you gain 10 temp HP.
So I lose 7, and
Yep.
then I gain 10, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
So
going to follow it
I-
up. Once he's
Yep.
stabbed into you, he's going to follow up. He's going to come in, fangs bearing, and try to bite you. I don't think a
That
15 will hit.
misses.
Okay.
That misses.
So he snaps at you, and that is his turn. And he says, "Leave my little toy alone. She's sleeping. Let her rest. She's had a trying day." Volk.
Yes. All right. That's 10. Oh, look, the rug's still there. I believe I have to squeeze through there.
Mhm.
So that's extra movement,
Yeah.
something like that.
Half movement through there.
Uh,
So you would lose 5
yeah.
off of your total.
all right. So then I still have 15
Mhm.
because I have a 40 feet speed, which means I can make it to here. How
Hey.
about that? And I'm going to try to maul him with my claws.
All right.
My magical claws. How about that? So I and attack. That is +6, a 14.
Does not hit him, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Damn.
I make a cat noise at him and swipe my claw up. And then I have a bonus action. But I don't think there's anything I can do with the bonus action. So yeah.
All right.
I don't do anything with my bonus action. That's all.
Okay. So on Gertruda's turn, Diana, you can hear the little girl getting up from behind you. And you hear the little pitter-patter of feet as she approaches you. And she says, "What are you doing to my beautiful Escher? Why would you hurt my prince?"
It's.
You take
Oh,
5
I'm just gonna
piercing
say,
damage
it's
as
okay,
she
we're
stabs
trying to-
you in the middle of the back.
Stabbed.
yeah. Like mid-sentence, she gets fucking
Yeah.
shagged.
Yeah. She shanks you in the middle of the back and she says, "You leave my pretty Escher alone. He's my beautiful prince. We are going to go away together. We are going to live happily ever after. Get away from him."
You don't mean that you have a mother that loves you.
"My mother is a crazy old religious fool. She doesn't know that I'm destined for great things."
Oh.
Can I? Do I know if she actually wants this or if she's been charmed?
I will let
Is-
you check on your turn. Right now it is
Okay.
Redmond's turn.
I look over and I say, "You know what? Just." I look at Diana and say, "We will sort this out afterwards."
As she has a knife in her back.
Yeah. I mean, like, I imagine there's a knife in the back, but Diana is like, just like, like, it's fine.
Yeah. She's great. This happened before.
I'm
This
fine.
happened.
I'm not through my 8 hit points still, so we're good. We're good.
Oh goodness. Okay. And with that in mind, I will attack Escher.
Okay?
No. Yes. No. I will grapple Escher.
Okay. You can try.
You would have disadvantage still.
Shit, I do. Okay. I think I'd have disadvantage
Yeah.
on
I-
attacks as well. Right?
As you come at him, he is going to say, "What? You're going to attack someone as beautiful as me? Redmond, we had such a strong connection."
Oh boy. Okay. It's a shame that such a connection was built on lies and that you have been a disappointing child.
My dear, all relationships are built on lies. False promises. Like that you're going to live in a castle together forever and you'll be his one true love. Lies.
Does Gertruda hear that?
She
it's-
does. If it penetrates her, it doesn't register on her face.
Okay.
But Asher says this and he rolls his eyes as he says this.
You are not fit for love, and I will grapple him.
Oh, wow. All right. That's a harsh condemnation for Redmond.
Oh, that's minus 1d8.
Minus a d8, yeah.
It's a 5.
A 5.
No, 6. Sorry. 6.
Hey, if you rolled an 8, it would have been a 0.
There we go.
Yeah, unfortunately not. You're a little too unnerved by his words, and he continues. He says, Strahd promised me the world. He promised me. He said, "I will give you the chance at life that I never had. I will help you be reborn, and you will live forever, forever young, forever beautiful, and we will be together." And what did he do? As soon as he had me, he left me and ignored me and was bored with me, and he kept chasing after that one. And he points at Ireena. Very dramatically, he says, he kept chasing that one endlessly, forgot about me, bored with me. What was I supposed to do? A man has to feed. And if I can't have the prince himself, I'll settle for little princesses. He smiles at Gertruda from around your shoulders, Diana. And Gertruda, for her part, will gasp and giggle and say, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Prince."
I rolled a grapple him again.
Okay.
It's 18.
That one will hit, yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. He has to contest, doesn't he?
That's a good point. Thank you.
There it is.
So he has to beat a 5 and an 18.
Yeah. So that'll be for the first one. This will be for the second one. Yeah, you got it.
No! I'm going to pull him away from any kind of tangentially female person in the room.
As you do this, he notices what you're doing, and he's going to turn to you and say, "Oh, my boy, you know nothing."
And then I'd like to just put him in this corner here.
Okay.
That's okay.
Next to Gertruda?
Left of me.
Left of you? Okay. He says, "Oh, my dear boy, you're taking me away from the women. You don't understand." And he will reach up a hand and he will stroke your cheek and he will say,
Red,
"They're just tools.
Shit.
Red,
They're just
no.
fun."
Guys, we don't understand. Red really wanted just to have some alone time
Yeah.
with his new boyfriend Asher.
Gang, this guy is awful. He's a monster.
This guy's worse than Strahd, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
This guy is creepy.
Yeah, and he will say, "Women come and go, but the men, we're forever."
This guy's worse than Strahd, because Strahd is held back by wanting one person. This guy is just like anyone.
Toxic
Unhinged.
toxic masculinity filtered through gay privilege.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what this guy is? This guy is like, Strahd is basically a guy who
I guess
is
not gay
sent for
privilege.
one person. Whereas this guy wants to be a pickup artist.
Yeah.
Asher is literally a playboy.
Yeah,
He is
Yeah.
literally Borovia's playboy.
yeah. He's toxic masculinity filtered through a gay lens.
Okay. It's my turn.
Yeah. So how do you want to deal with this revelation?
I'm pretty sure she's been charmed. So as soon as this guy dies, I think she's gonna be fine. Could I? I'm just. Yeah, it's great.
Thank you.
Uh,
That's my invention.
I will.
I'm happy
I will
with it.
say, don't hurt her. She's harmless. We will just behead Asher. She will be fine. And I'm going to move over her.
Okay.
We're gonna double
Start
team
it.
him in the corner.
Yeah,
Also-
you're gonna double team the twink in the corner.
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn it, Spencer. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pierce him.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
So,
Yours is
one,
the sword that will
2,
pierce the
3.
heavens. Yeah, the first one will hit. That's gonna be a Jesus 16.
Oh, wait. Just in case, for the knife in my back. Okay, I succeeded.
Okay.
So I still have Hunter's
Yeah.
Mark.
The second
Um,
one misses. He is going to riposte that one and get his
Yep.
counterattack.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
That misses.
Okay. So still nothing.
Misses.
Um,
Still nothing.
but yeah, the other one doesn't hit. So
Alright.
he is still up.
I'm gonna move back over here.
Okay.
Just to keep Gertrude inside.
Okay.
I will say, please, you are under his spell. This isn't you. I know it.
No, I'm not under anyone's spell. You don't understand. The pretty lady in the woods, she told me everything. She told me all about my future. He's did nothing.
This girl's from Barovia, right?
Yeah.
The village of Barovia?
Mhm.
We are fucking murdering those tags. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
they're not. On our way out, we're fucking torching the windmill, and we're gonna get on their ashes.
Absolutely. I just say, Diana, let's finish with this one, and I will talk to the lady.
Dino is seething at this. That's the end of my turn, though.
Ireena will approach this point, and she is seeing that Asher has been regenerating this whole time. So she is going to hold out Rory's rapier, and she's going to say, "It's time to fucking go, you disgusting monster." She's going to stab him and smite if she hits. So she hits. She's going to smite at a first level. So a smite. So that's going to be 11 radiant damage, and 13 radiant damage. And you could see his skin begins to burn as she stabs into him. And he hisses at her and he says, "Me, disgusting. I'm only doing what I was told to do. I'm only doing what I was meant to do. You're avoiding your responsibilities, little one. Generation after generation, you run away. You could save us all, but you just won't." And Ireena takes that in while Ilena gets to go.
Okay, so I'll by using my spear, I'll aim for to break this guy's face.
Okay, go for it. He's gonna have a bit of cover.
Triple teaming.
Yeah. Quadruple teaming.
Now we're playing
yeah.
with portals.
Yeah. Holy
Let's
cow.
go!
Yeah, so this is a crit.
Oh!
Yeah.
We're breaking his face.
Very much. He had 7 HP left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I will have him do a con save to see if you get temp HP.
Okay, I already have them, so I cannot get them.
You might get more. He fails.
You get them more.
So you
I-
get a total
8.
of 8 necrotic.
But I had 10. So.
So never mind then. And with that, Asher Belasco is no more for this world. You see he crumples under the sphere, and when you pull it away, he just sort of collapses in Redmond's arms, bleeding out. And his last words are, I only wanted to be loved. And then he goes limp. And
Shit.
that is Ilena's turn, unless you would like to do something else.
I don't know.
I will. So am I still attuned to? Oh no, I disattuned to the.
You broke the cloak,
flotation.
yeah.
I broke it and unattuned to it. So, yeah, I'll. If Diana wants to, she can do an attack.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Okay.
Then that's it.
Then it is Volk's turn.
Volk is dead.
Oh no!
Oh
Dead Volk.
no.
I forgot I was muted. Volk, the vampire's dead, right? You
Yeah.
just made him turn into red mist.
Mhm.
He's
Asher is not a
dead,
full
is
vampire.
he?
Asher is a vampire spawn.
He's gone. Well, I do nothing then. There's not really much I can do, really.
Yeah.
I lie down in the floor and give a big kitty cat yawn. That's all I do.
All right. So you do that, and then Gertruda is next. So Gertruda is going to gasp and say, "You killed my prince! They told me that was my happily ever after! You witch!" And she's going to try to stab you again, Diana. Another crit.
Another 3 damage. Okay, that's my 8 hit points.
Yeah.
One extra.
And as she yanks the dagger out, she says, "You will never stop me. I will find him. I will go into the realms of the afterlife. I will go into Hades itself and bring him back.
No.
I love him." How does Redmond handle this?
Don't know. You know when you're young and you're a child, right?
Mhm.
And time seems to last forever because your measure of time isn't by minutes and hours. It's by arcs of life, right? Like school arcs or friendship arcs and love arcs. For this person, it's the end of a life in a way. I mean, literal one as well. And when you have a parent who just says, "You don't know what love is," even though they may have loved intensely, it's not helpful, is it? Sorry for delaying this.
It's okay. I imagine Redmond says as much to Gertruda, and just tears are streaming down her face, and she does not seem to be particularly affected by your words of wisdom.
Fuck. I don't want to kill a child.
Don't kill her.
I'm not going to kill her. I'm just going to...
There's non-lethal damage if you want to just hit her a bunch.
No, I'm not going to hit a 14-year-old. I'm not going to do that.
There are rules in Next Guide to Disarm.
There is disarm. I will try and disarm.
Yeah.
What's the rules? Can you remind me?
It is,
Yeah, I don't remember.
Nice to a creature within your reach is holding in its hands. Make an attack roll with a melee weapon you're wielding. The attack does not deal any damage. If you're not wielding a weapon, you can instead make an athletics check. The creature must make a athletics or acrobatics check, contested by your roll. Has advantage if it's holding the item with both hands.
Okay. She is holding the dagger in both hands. So this is a dexterity save, you said?
Yeah, acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay. Well, they're the same. So that's a 17 versus your... It's a 12 because of the exhaustion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 12, yeah.
Yeah. So... Okay, you can do it again. She's holding it away from you. She's like, no, it's mine. You can't take this away from me.
And then that's a 21. There we go.
Okay.
I'll disarm it, and then I'll kick the dagger out of the room if that's okay.
Yeah. She watches it go. She reaches after it, and she says, "No."
You have been lied to and led to believe that your happiness lies in the hands of men far away from your control. You are young, you are powerful in your own right, and yet you choose to believe such lies.
No, I am a princess. I was destined to be a princess. You don't understand.
You do not get such power and titles from people giving it to you. Look at what, and I just point at the bite marks, look at what someone has done to you.
This is what love looks like.
You have not experienced love.
You give your body to your love. You do anything for them to make them happy, to keep them healthy,
Love.
till death
is
do us
when-
part, in sickness and in health,
Wow, sounds like Christianity!
Oh my goodness.
Oh god.
in good times and bad. That's what they told us in church.
They were wrong. Love. If this man loved you, he would have cared for you. He would not have bitten you over and over again. He would have let you see the light. I am so sorry for what happened to you, Gertruda, but this needs to stop.
Persuasion check, please.
Yes, I'm going to use my hero dice. Oh wait, I can choose
Use
after,
them.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't you use them in the General Ilena fight?
No, that was
That was the big.
That was me. I used mine.
All right.
that's
Oh.
a 20. That's a 20.
Yeah. Do you still want to use your hero dice?
I have to use the hero dice, right? Do I have to use the hero dice? Like if I
Well, you can use them after you roll, but before I tell you if it succeeded.
Okay, but if I roll the hero dice, do I have to choose the hero dice roll? Okay, no, I'll choose this one.
She looks at you with tears in her eyes and she says, but the dreams. And then she just breaks down in tears and falls into your arms, hugging you. And she says, the dreams they showed me, they were so real.
You know, I'm so sorry. There. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and we're out of initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, she falls into your arms weeping, Redmond.
Mm-hmm.
And we are at the end of our time.